Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What up, what up, what up?
What up?
You are now listening to the most consistent podcast in the Bay Area.
Give me a hell yeah!
This is episode 240. This is episode 240. It's your boy Busby.
And over here is your boy JC. No.
And Martin.
Yo, what the fuck, man? What's good, man? How y'all feeling?
I'm good. How about you?
Physically getting back to where I need to be, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It's been one fantastic motherfucking week.
Hell yeah.
Give me what I want!
And I've been waiting, baby.
Been feeling just gunshots and everything, just
Yeah,
bang, bang, shoot 'em up everywhere.
bang, bang, shoot
Music,
up.
music was good. Some have I think some happened in sports.
You think?
a lot
Yeah,
of old shit happened. That's what happened.
something happened in sports that was kind of pleasing all throughout the week. So that was cool.
Jizzing all over the place.
No.
Calm down.
Boo yourself.
I didn't say anything.
No. I'm talking not you two, the people.
Oh.
This is the people on that soundboard.
No, yeah, it was just a very, very nice, uplifting week, mentally, spiritually,
That's good.
and then physically, just, yeah, I have to get back. Pelvis was tilted out of place the entire time, so
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Hey.
yeah, got that fixed at the chiropractor, so
That's good.
we on the mend with
Did
that.
a whole Randy Savage elbow drop on it to pop it back, like clap.
Nah, we don't do no savagery like that.
Ooh yeah.
Nah,
Ooh no.
professionalism.
Oh shit.
Ooh shit.
Yeah, definitely a lot of cracks though.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how was your guys' weekend or week?
It was cool for me, and we saw that rock movie Jungle Cruise.
Nah, shit.
Yeah, and at first I was like, whatever, but it's actually quite good. It was surprisingly good. It was like a
It
mix.
is Disney in the end. You know?
Yeah.
And it's the great one. So it was like a mix between Pirates of the Caribbean and The Mummy ish, a little bit of The Mummy. And yeah, it was fire. It was interesting because I did like a whole research on it. What my friend told me, they filmed that shit back in 2018. I was like, oh shit, and they couldn't release it in 2019 because when Disney was unloading Endgame and all Lion King and Aladdin and all that other shit. So you know what? Let's wait till 2020.
Priorities.
Priorities. But it was like they had it in the chamber. You're like,
Right.
you know what? Let's release it in 2020. Then 2020 happened, and you know what? Let's just wait till 2021. And yeah,
Yeah.
but it was cool. After that, like kept still going through the process of like painting my room and shit like that. So I sand the wall and shit like that. And after that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my time because I know. But
It's a process,
it
man.
really
Yep.
is. It really is.
Seriously.
Because I know how I am. Like I need like a full day. Because if I really focus on it, I'm gonna be like doing the whole day. I'm gonna like time's just gonna go by quick. Not quick, but it's just time's just gonna go away and shit like that. And I'm gonna be working and all those shit. So whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Speaking of working,
What did you
literally
do?
all the fuck I've been doing.
work,
Again.
work.
Yeah, nah, but what you call it? Yesterday, I finally decided just to chill and shit, right? And I told Buzzy this earlier, but I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I had to watch that fucking Woodstock 99 documentary again.
I don't know why you did. Like, was it just
Like,
that
dog.
fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Like, you just had to see it again. Just
like,
for,
I was like, wait, this
happened?
really happened like that?
Yeah,
And
that
then-
happened.
Fuck.
It's one of those, yeah, that happened type of shit. You look at your kids like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, seriously though.
Yeah, white people.
And then
are
I just
crazy,
been
man.
on a fucking rock binge for
Yeah.
this whole week and
Yeah,
shit.
we got a whole debate about Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
Makes
for
sense.
real. Deep dive.
Definitely
No, we
makes
got
sense.
up at this shit right here. I just love how he said that shit. Other than that, our weekend was cool. This past week, oh man, VERZUZ Restored the Feeling. Gunshots.
And I've been waiting,
Oh,
baby.
man, the Lox versus Dipset. Oh, man, that was a versus. Like, I don't know. Every
Hell yeah.
versus, it always just, like, up each other. Like, first I thought Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy was, like, my favorite one. Or, what was the other one that was really good? DMX and Snoop. Or fucking Gucci Man and Jeezy. This one, boy, that restored the feeling. Dead the fuck ass.
Definitely did.
Like, and I'm not really a fan of either. Like, I mean, I love Jadakiss and the Lox and Style P's and shit like that. And Dipset, I'm kind of like on. But, boy, that was very fucking entertaining. It was very New York.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even from New York. But
Made you feel like you were, though.
oh, shit. We outside. They kept saying that shit. I didn't even keep score of the shit. It was just like, they were literally going back and forth. And you couldn't even, it was impossible to keep score.
Why?
Well, for me it wasn't, because for me it was just like, I'm just gonna enjoy this shit, because I just saw
You wasted
like
the shit talking?
just the whole shit talking.
No, but you wasted it.
What do you mean I wasted the shit talking?
That shit talking was prime for a scorecard.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, but then they
You've been saying this whole time you want the whole feeling back.
no. I'm talking about like the competition, and it was
Yeah,
just the
so
energy.
the competition needs a scorecard.
I mean, whatever. It was just when they kept going like track for track and shit like that, and like going over each other's turns and shit. I just lost count. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy this shit. What'd you think about it?
DJ set the tone early.
He played Hit 'Em Up.
Like the DJ like just set the tone very early, and that was a nice situation. And then they played Hail Mary.
They
and
played
it was
Hail
just
Mary?
like, why these niggas continue to play Hail Mary in settings where there's no need to play Hail Mary. But
What do they love about that? What is it about that damn song, man? Every pop.
I mean, it's a great fucking song.
But
Don't
it's
get me
New York.
wrong. But
it's New York.
I mean, I guess,
Every pop
man.
they always play Hit 'Em Up and Hail Mary, and
And then it was wild when they got to Hit 'Em Up. It was like, did this nigga just play Hit 'Em Up in Madison Square Garden
sure did.
right after Biggie and right before, like,
Right after that they played Biggie after that.
yeah, I was like, wait, what? And he got the first line off too.
First off, fuck your bitch in the click.
And it was like,
What kind of shit is that?
Hold
was
up.
like, wait, I mean, I know all kings of New York at some point claim West Coast, so that makes sense. You know what I mean? But
that
like,
song.
like, damn, like,
Yeah, I mean,
like, you gotta protect that man. Make sure he gets to home safe. Cause shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But
The
only
wild thing was niggas was actually reciting it in the crowd.
yeah, I don't
That was
remember.
the crazy part before she shut it off.
Yeah, then he went to the next record and shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was nuts.
you could
So-
tell it was a hood atmosphere.
Yeah, so that was cool with everybody
Oh, boy.
reciting, and then he got into this generation's sound and music, and then it was like, all right, you're losing them, man. Like, let's go, let's start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And Michael Buffer came
yeah,
out.
I didn't see the very, very, very beginning, like before they started. You know
Oh,
what
it
I mean?
went
Yeah.
almost a good 45 minutes before
Them
they even
niggas
got
were late.
Michael
Really?
Buffer out.
They
Yeah.
were late.
Shit.
They were hood. It was hood energy because it
Yeah.
was New York, and it was just like it was that atmosphere.
Yeah, it was
like,
a make them wait. Like, let's
Like,
see
it was a
let's see if
real
anybody
hip-hop.
can. Yeah, let's see if
Yeah.
anybody wants to fight first before they come out on stage. Type deal.
Shit.
Yeah.
and Michael Buffer came out. And he is a good penny. He is not cheap.
No, yeah.
Yeah, nah.
And then he didn't even say let's get ready to rumble. He said what did he say? Let's get ready to versus or something.
Or
Something
battle
or
I
something
forgot
like that.
what the fuck
But
he
didn't
said,
say let's
man,
get
but
ready
yeah,
to
he
rumble.
didn't say ready to rumble.
Because
That
that
would've cost him.
expensive. That would
Yeah.
cost y'all. So, but he had that look on his face like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Like, oh shit, it's time to go.
It's time to go. And
Saw a
then,
lot of chains in that crowd, and I was like, oh, that's where those PPP loans went.
yep.
Shit.
You know, allegedly.
Bruh, Joel's and Jim Jones, bro, I swear to God. Like,
Chained up.
I wasn't talking about
Yeah.
them.
You're talking about the crowd.
I was talking about
oh no,
the people in the crowd.
Yeah. I know, man, but I was just like, when I saw them,
Oh, them, I expected that.
I expected it too.
It's Dipset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
No,
just
I
like,
was from
God
Harlem last night.
Damn.
Yeah, I was from Harlem last night. I want to make that perfectly
No,
clear.
it was funny when like the Lox came out, and then they called out, and then when Michael Buffer called out Dipset and shit like that, and they took their sweet ass time to come out, Styles be like, "Bring them niggas the fuck out!"
Yeah.
Nah,
Bring
well,
them out.
the DJ fucked that shit up. Like they were supposed to play a song,
Yeah.
like an entrance song, and it never played.
I mean, he fucked that shit up from jump when they were still running records, and he was like, "Yeah, we got the Lox versus D Block tonight," and it was like,
Whoops, well,
Like-
okay, close.
"Man, well, like you're already screwing up." Swiss Beats went into the IG comments, was like, "The fuck's this motherfucker talking about?"
yeah, I saw that shit.
And Atlanta Hawks went into their
nice
trolling
to be
New
here.
York, and it was like, "Oh, nice to see you, Knicks fans again."
Nice to be here again.
Yeah. Everybody was tuned in. It was nice, just hip hop energy. So that was good. Like I said, we've seen what Jadakiss does in that scenario, so I wasn't taking the Lox lightly going into this
Jadakiss
because the
literally
Lox
took it.
is a unit. We know what
Yeah.
they've been like. Rough Riders, Bad Boy, Jadakiss being a part of Rockefeller himself. All of them being a part of Def Jam. Like, there's just so many labels that they've been a part of. So
and always been like together.
and they've always been together. So I was not taking them lightly. Like, I didn't pick a winner in this. It's just when I was in high school, I identified with Dipset.
Right.
That was
They
what
really,
I rocked with in
I'll
high
say
school.
this: they were a
Right,
movement.
right.
They were a movement out in New York and out here sometimes and shit
So-
like that.
Well,
So
basically
they-
across the U.S. Like,
Yeah.
just keep it real.
Yeah. So it wasn't like I was, okay, well, Lox ain't got a chance in this. It was just I was just rocking with the feeling I had in high school.
Yeah.
Like, it was Dipset.
Right.
So when they came out, it felt good.
It was like some wrestling shit, man.
Yeah, it was
really
just-
was
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah. Somebody tweeted this, and it was a great way to put it. Dipset went out there to be celebrated. The Lox went out there for a rap battle.
They went out
Yes.
for blood.
And that was the perfect way because
Yes.
the song sequencing definitely showed that because
I mean, just off the opening track.
Fuck you.
yeah, because song wise there was a lot that got like Dipset it could have
didn't
made that
expect
so
that.
much closer than what it was. And yeah,
I don't think Dipset was ready to battle like that. They,
Right.
they were out there
Yeah.
just to like do a
exactly
show and shit.
because you notice when Jadakiss was talking that cash shit.
And he was the entire
Yeah,
fucking show.
you notice when he was doing that, it charged Cam up.
Because Cam
Oh,
was
yeah.
sitting down.
Cam then
was
started-
on the beach chair.
Yeah.
And then he got up like, oh, no.
Yeah, because then Cam started going, and then Cam got into it.
Yeah.
And
That shit was
a lot
hilarious.
of people need to realize that we may need to have a conversation and revisit Cam's 2002. Because Cam's 2002 was a legendary run that really put
What,
Rockefeller
Purple Haze?
right. Huh?
Were the Purple Haze
No,
era?
Come Home With Me.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
That was the first one that he dropped on the rock. That was a run that I don't think people really pay attention to, and I don't know why they don't. But that's a very legendary run for hip hop in general. Because think about what that did in terms of swag rap that then catapulted what Diplomats was able to do from then on during their run across hip hop. It all starts with what Cam did in 2002.
Yeah.
Like, it all goes back, and there's no denying that when he got into that Come Home With Me bag, those were the songs that were starting to start taking over against the Lox.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
so, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they woke Cam up, he was like, all right, I'm woke.
I'm killer. Killer. That's
Yeah.
what he was.
And then it just, when it came back to Jim, when Jim started getting into, like, Purple City Bird Gang, it was like, I knew what he was playing, but it was like, why are you playing these
Why
records?
are you playing these records? Yeah.
Like, fam.
Yeah.
And then when Kiss was like, who the fuck knows these records? It was like, yep, see,
No, when
why'd
he
you play these records, fam?
What did he say to Jim Jones? Is like, you wrote that rap. You spit that before Jim even wanted to rap.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it was so disrespectful. And I think when the whole shit shifted was when Jadakiss did his the Who Shot Ya freestyle. And then he just, the way his whole swag, his presence on that stage, I was just like, oh, this different. He took on the whole Dipset by himself for like a whole hour. Just playing
That's
his
what
records.
it felt like, man. Like, for real, that's what
Styles
it felt
P,
like. But
Styles P and who's the other nigga?
Sheik Luch.
Sheik didn't say
And
nothing.
he's, and he's not another nigga.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
And Sheik Luch
Yeah.
did
I
say,
hear you.
Sheik Luch was talking.
And then he was
was
talking.
spitting,
He
bro.
was
Yeah.
talking. He was
Yeah.
spitting, but it just felt like Jadakiss literally took control of that shit.
Because Jadakiss is the he's the leader of the
I was
Lox.
gonna say, yeah, he's the LeBron James, like no joke.
And the thing of it is that while Jadakiss was talking, I kept tweeting out, y'all see Kiss talking, but it's Styles is the one that's gonna set this shit off. Watch. And literally, I don't know how many people saw it, but literally right after I said it, that's when Styles went on and he was like, yeah, and I want to give shouts out to Max B and Mel Matrix. And I was like, see?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yep.
And then Locked Up played up, and I was like, I told you.
And then what else happened? There was other highlights when Joel's played himself. They played, what's it called? Hey Ma.
Hey Ma, and what's it called? God damn it! There was 2 songs they played back to back. It was Oh Boy and then Hey Ma.
And they're like, you guys don't have no records for the women, man. You play all the hood records. You play all the records for the. And then at that moment, Joel's fucked up. And then they just played a whole melody of all the records there, the J-Lo records, the Mariah Carey records.
Yeah.
Said, we got Grammys. You guys were selling grams.
Nah, he said. He didn't say that shit.
That's what he did. He did say that.
He said selling grams. I thought he said you guys recognize grams.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking Grammys.
We're talking Grammys.
Yeah.
You guys only recognize grams. I was like, God damn. Or when Jadakiss ripped off fucking Joel's fucking bandana
from behind too.
Yeah.
Just like swoop, got your hat.
It was so hostile, and I loved it. I was like, how the hell was Gucci and Jeezy more subtle than this? Because Gucci and Jeezy was on some Godfather.
You mean like civil, right?
It was civil.
Yeah.
Like, it was like some Godfather shit. Like, you knew something could pop off at any moment. This one was just like, yeah, someone will take a gun out and start.
Well, that's because they fuck with each other.
Yeah.
So when you fuck with somebody, like, you're going to be playful and animated. With Gucci and Jeezy
in a battle scenario too, you know what I mean? Like,
with Gucci and Jeezy, like, you knew it could pop off. That's why the situation, it was so tense in the air because it was like
it was like some Godfather shit. It kind of was. It kind of felt that way.
Them being separated was far more worse than this because like that's separation in space. That's all you need
because you felt something would happen.
Yeah.
You know,
them being around each other, popping each other off, like that was comfortable to me. I was like, okay,
at first it was just Dipset and the Lox were on stage together, and then slowly but surely the entourage.
Oh my god, dude! When I seen that show, I was like, why do these motherfuckers gotta get on stage for?
Because that's hip hop.
I mean, no. That was hip hop.
Still is.
You know,
they still do
I mean,
that.
it is,
they
but like,
do it.
But bro, in this type of a situation, like this is brand new. You know what I mean? Like
it felt very tunnel-ish.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely did.
It was very it was very old school hip hop. Like that's how it is out there.
For sure.
Still is. Like niggas still go. Why do niggas do that though?
Yeah, that's one thing I never really understood.
Even back then, I never understood why just being on stage while these niggas are performing, just standing there. You got the answer, JC.
Do you really have to ask that?
I was just asking shit. I don't know, because it's always been weird to me. Because I did that once. Just one time. Because I had to do some shit for the magazine I was working at. It was at a Jim Jones show. And we were just on stage. And I was just wondering, why the fuck am I on stage? I just got off stage.
You know the amount of pussy you can accidentally trip into just being the nigga that accidentally stands by the main niggas?
I get it.
But if you get it, then don't ask the question. Like, that's the answer.
No, I understand, but it's like just to get pussy? That's it?
To be seen.
I guess.
It's to be seen.
I get to be seen, but it's weird.
It's an opportunity. Every in the world, the way the world works, every opportunity is a chance to be seen. It's the way it works.
I feel it.
If you don't take the opportunity, somebody else is going to do it.
Oh, obviously.
So that's what it boils down to. And some people on that stage had a reason to be on that stage.
Oh yeah, some.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But when you saw groupies were on stage,
now the groupies, but that comes with the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how. And then they had to stop the show. Like get off the stage. The stage is gonna collapse. Part of me kind of saying, what happened?
Now when big niggas with no shirts are on there on the stage, that's when it's like, every time I see that, that's my cue to leave.
Yep. Cass said the same shit. I'm saying the same thing. When I see that shit.
Because it's like, all right, there's something that's going to pop off.
Right.
Because he's got nothing to lose.
Right.
And
I've seen it one too many times.
Yep. He's off the Henny. He's drunk. He's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And time to go.
Yep.
Exactly.
He's going to get off the stage and go to the side. Because I see where this is going. Because I've seen it way too many times, especially out here in the Bay. Oof.
Yep.
But this is why I always, when they announced Lox versus Dipset, this is why I felt it was great from jump. Obviously it was lopsided, but it wasn't lopsided because of the records. It was just lopsided because they just missed. again,
mismanaged.
Dipset went into it with a bad mind frame.
They were
Lox went into it.
They were acting like they were too cool for this shit.
That wasn't too cool. They just went into it.
I feel like that. Like they just kind of went into it like, oh, we got this shit.
They just went into it.
We got this.
No, they just went into it laxed. It wasn't like they got it. They just went into it like, okay, cool. We here. Like
we gotta be celebrated.
We swagged out, and Lox goes into every situation like it's a fight.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like fuck these smoothies.
Like when you saw the build up to it on social media, like on Instagram, I'm like, oh no, these niggas are dead fuck serious about that.
Yeah.
Charles P was talking hella shit.
And that's the thing about the Lox. They got 4 decades of
shit
of popular friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like just their friendship being in the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's not even including their friendship before they made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
True.
a bond that you can tell on stage. I mean, the one thing that was completely noticeable was their tracks.
Yeah.
They were instrumentals.
And they have no backing vocals or nothing.
Breath control.
And they were
performance.
in sync the entire time. Like that shit was dope as fuck to see.
Right.
You know
It was
what I
like,
mean?
and it came to them like nothing because they've been doing this for years.
Yeah,
Right.
it seemed like it was just natural and shit.
Right.
That
Dipset, you can tell there has been
Friction.
Some
friction
time
during
between.
during their, since what, 90, from the time they formed in 98, 2000, whenever it was that they started.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's been of recent, but we all know what happened around 2008, 2009.
The whole,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In between the whole G Unit beef, and then the whole Joel's going to jail, and
Right. Like
Jim Jones shit.
that showed.
They all had friction.
You know what I'm saying?
They just recently got back together. No, how many reunions did they have? So I know they got back together during Rock the Bells and then broke up again, and then they got back together and then broke up
It's been
again.
about 3 or 4.
Sheesh.
Because then that was the thing too. Like it
like
became
Gallagher's.
so damn lopsided that I saw people tweeting out, "Yo, Hell Row wouldn't have allowed this happen." And it's like, fam, Dipset starters are beefing with the Dipset second unit. Like, what are you talking about? Like
The NWO light.
Jesus Christ.
Like, what are you?
Oh yeah, I missed it. Why did they boo Cam? Because I heard they booed.
He was freestyling and he was forgetting the.
the words.
He kept repeating.
I don't think that's what happened. I don't think he was freestyling. I think he was trying to say that and then drop into I really mean it.
Whatever happened,
You know
he
what I
kept
mean? Yeah,
repeating, and it was
just a
12:30
bad
in the morning in New
performance.
York, and they weren't having it.
And MSG just
Yeah.
booed him. I heard they booed him. I was like,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Streets is done.
Cameron getting booed,
You getting booed
in Madison Square Garden.
Damn,
Woo!
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
Mace loves to see it.
Yes.
50 Cent would love to see it. He was petty with that shit. Because he still got hate for Cam. He's got all hate for Cam. He will forever stay petty to his enemies, man. That's
Not
like,
all of them.
well,
He's more cool with the Lox than he is
I
Lloyd
know
Banks
what I'm
and Buck.
saying. I know. With Cam, he still hates Cam. He still hates 50. I mean, not 50. He still hates Ja, Cam, Ross. Who else? I think just those 3.
Probably Game.
No, he stopped talking about Game. He's kind
Stop
of
talking about him.
I know he stopped, but he's
know?
cordial with him. He doesn't like every time Game fucks up, he doesn't post nothing about him on social media. He keeps his mouth shut about Game. He really does.
Yeah,
He does.
Right.
It was kind of like
they had a public handshake. So
I mean,
But it was
He's
still
never
they
had a-
beefed after that. That's when 300 Bars came out after that.
I was about
no,
to
this
say,
was
right?
2015.
Oh, that one you're talking about.
the second
at the
one.
club.
Yeah.
The club.
Oh, okay.
This was a
yeah,
few years
yeah,
ago.
Yeah. You gotta be more specific.
He hasn't he's never handshook Ja Rule.
ever.
Ever.
Nah, because
Rick Ross beat him in court, so he's not he's not shaking his hand.
Never.
And then he's beefing with G-Unit. That's why part of me was kind of mad that we never got. I wanted G-Unit versus Dipset, but again, I would say hypothetically, if in 2014 when G-Unit got back together for that little mini reunion shit, and just hypothetically they still stayed cool and shit like that, G-Unit versus Dipset would have been fire. And someone probably would have gotten shot or someone got beat up because 50 just couldn't help himself. And it probably would have been even more lopsided because just for shits and giggles, for one night only, they bring out Game. Shit. Just for shits and giggles. In an alternate universe, that would have happened. But nah, ain't gonna happen. Nah. 50's too fucking petty. Oh well. But yeah, man, that was... I don't know how they can top this one. I don't know how they can top it. I don't know who else they can get. Because we were talking about this before we got on the air. Like, we were thinking... Like, I was seeing on Twitter, like, who would Ja Rule go against? Because if he can't go against 50, who can he go up... Who can he do in the verses? Like, who could go toe-to-toe with him? Because Ja got hits.
Only person I can think of is Game.
Yeah, Ja Rule's a good one.
Like, that's it.
Ja Rule versus Game.
It
No,
doesn't
not Ja
sound
Rule.
like
I'm
it
just saying Ja Rule is a good one to try to put up against
Because
somebody.
Ja deserves his flowers.
Oh, definitely.
Ja
Yeah.
but despite what happened with him in 50, Ja musically deserves his flowers. He needs to remind people who the fuck he is. He was running shit for a good time period before 50 showed up.
Yep.
You know? And that was a good run from when? 2000 to 2005-ish?
Since Can I Get It? Are you kidding me?
Or 1998.
Yeah.
1998 to what? 2005-ish?
No.
Or 2004?
2003,
3.
2004.
Yeah. He was still dropping hits. Even New York. That was in
2004
2003.
was the last one where New York hit.
Yeah, that was his last. And then Body. Remember that one? Body,
That wasn't a hit.
body. You didn't like that? I like that record.
You could like it, but that wasn't a hit.
Huh?
You could like it, but that wasn't a hit.
It wasn't a hit, though.
I feel it.
Liking records is one thing, but like a certified hit.
Certified
like,
hit, yeah. I think that was his last decent hit after that.
I wouldn't even call it a hit. It was just a record that came out, and it was like it had a nice melody, but that shit didn't do
I
nothing.
feel it. But yeah, I was just thinking, who would he go against? If you take 50 out, that's the only person I could think of. Who would he go against? Well, shit.
Yeah, no,
It's
that's
a good question.
he's a wild card because Ludacris is already gone.
Yeah. Luda would have been a good match for him. That would have been a good match. Ja Rule versus Ludacris.
Yeah, that could have worked, actually.
That really
Yeah.
could have worked.
That would have worked a little bit better than Nelly.
Yeah, I was thinking.
No
yeah.
disrespect to Nelly, but Ja has the features. Ja has the
Nelly versus Bow Wow would have been good.
no.
No?
Nah, that had to be Soulja Boy and Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Like, that couldn't have been
We're
nobody
talking about
else.
guys that started when they were teenagers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm really thinking, like, who would Ja go against? Because, like I said, Ja deserves his flowers. I don't know, Swizz, Timbaland, figure it out. So I was like, when I watched that versus with the Lox and fucking Dipset, I'm like, this all started during the shutdown, the first shutdown or whatever, when Timbaland and Swizz Beats was just on fucking Instagram playing their beats. That's how it all started. And
Which goes to show you can turn profit into anything
literally anything.
if you set and you plan and set everything the way it needs to be, and don't scoff. That's the thing too. People like to scoff at things too much.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't know why they're doing this. I remember during when they were setting all this up to get to this point, it was, why don't they just go back to the IG the way they used to do it? It was like, could you imagine if they listened to them? You would have never gotten this.
Never.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, too
And
many
especially
people,
the
too
quality
many people
on
try to
IG got
downplay
better.
it. Yeah. Too many people try to downplay it and try to keep it to something.
What makes them comfortable?
Yeah, and it's like, well, you're not the one that's in charge of this. Like,
You're gonna watch anyway.
yeah. So, no, it was salute. It was a really, really good.
I don't know how they can top this. Only way they can top this is they can convince the heavyweights to do it, like the Drakes, the Kanyes, and Hoves and shit. Which
I
won't
wouldn't
happen.
even go there. Like, you still gotta. Again,
Yeah, Usher.
Lox is a '90s act, so I wouldn't even say going to like Drake yet. Drake is still a late 2000s, early 2010s.
Who would you?
I would
want?
still want to focus on the '90s.
Like who?
I would want to go back to. I would want to go back to the writers.
We've been
Give me
demanding
somebody. Give me Brian Michael Cox against somebody, because Brian Michael Cox, his pen extends. That pen goes a long way.
Damn, I was thinking of somebody and then it slipped my mind. Brian Michael Cox and
Dark Child.
I was gonna say Rodney Jerkins. Yep,
That'd be nice.
that would be nice. Would be nice.
I still want to see producers, man. Like,
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
seriously,
Rotate them
yeah.
out. Like, one battle is rappers, next one is singers, next one's writers, next one's producers.
I
Just
want Hit
rotate
Boy.
them out.
I want Hit Boy Wonder to do a
You know, it'd be
rematch.
dope as fuck though if they had like live production and shit, like how A-Rap does his shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Teddy Riley wanted to do it, but he kind of thought too far ahead, too quick.
But see, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was on the right track. Like,
Yeah.
he got made fun of because he was just too early. But in hindsight, he was on the right path. He just got made fun of because he did it on his own. Like,
Yeah.
instead of
He
incorporating
was running
everybody.
Yeah, he
sneaky
tried to
about
like,
it.
yeah.
I think the
on his
dope thing
own
about it
accord.
too was the undercard of this whole thing. They actually had a boxing match before all this.
they did.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it was a
That
six
was an
round. It
actual-
was a 6 round bout.
And that was the ring. They just took down the ring post and the ropes and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Yeah.
looked like a boxing ring. That's why when I seen it, I was like, oh, this makes fucking sense. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Maybe Flow Rider and fucking Pitbull. I don't know. It just popped in my mind because like, they should go back to Miami. Flow Rider and Pitbull. Shit, I don't know.
Pull out Trick Daddy. Give Trick Daddy his flowers.
Trick Daddy and Yin Yang Twins.
Some of that magnitude.
That'd
Some
be
of that
dope.
magnitude.
And then they just finish off with the fucking song they did together.
Yeah. Trick Daddy's done a lot.
He really has.
He got the features to back it up too, along with his solo joints.
Yep.
Or fuck it, Nicki and Lil Kim.
No.
Nah, not yet.
When?
Not now.
Ever?
Maybe. I don't know. Shit.
Who would Outkast go against?
See, I wouldn't want to see Nicki and Lil Kim. Like, it's no disrespect to Nicki, but Nicki is, and I don't mean this. Again, this is no disrespect. Nicki is a product
Like a brand
of what Lil Kim produced.
is, yeah.
So I want to see. I don't even want to call them opponents because it's not necessarily opponents. I just want to see people partnered up that are from the same era.
Only thing I can.
So if you're talking Lil Kim, like have Lil Kim and Missy Elliott go together.
Or Missy and Busta.
Like that's a good one. That's a good cross. But Kim and Missy are friends.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
And I know that people would want
yeah.
to, like, people are like, oh, well, that goes away. Like, I want to see the competition. Nah, they're friends, like, but they could get down. Like, they got records.
Oh, they
Yes.
And they, you know what I'm saying? They can go for days.
Yep.
For days.
That's when you start hearing those records. I'm like, I forgot how deep Lox catalog really goes. I was like, oh yeah, they did this, they did that. Fuck. and they got mad when they're doing All About the Benjamins. Like, why are you singing Puffy's verse, Jenny? Because those are my words.
Yeah. And I was thinking, too, like, that was shocking. It was like, why didn't Cam pull out Horse and Carriage at some point?
Horse and Carriage.
Yeah, the record with Mace.
I don't know that. Now I know.
What?
Well, that's a ding. I don't listen to Cameron like that.
You've never heard Horse and Carriage?
I gotta hear it.
You've definitely heard Horse and Carriage.
I probably
I'm positive
I
you've
probably
heard
have. I
Horse
just
and
never know the
Carriage,
fucking
bro.
title.
Yeah, no, you've
Yeah.
definitely heard Horse and Carriage.
But what? Cam wrote that for Mace?
No, that's Cameron's song.
Oh.
I think it's. I was gonna say maybe because it has Mace on it.
I mean, I get it, but like that
You know
was
what I
that would
mean?
have been a would have been a for sure.
Okay. Yes, I heard it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know the title. Mason Bethel. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, that's
We
still.
gonna rise.
Yeah. But that was great verses, man. Now JC was very, very happy. Tell him why you were happy, JC.
Free agency.
I thought you would push the button.
No, I've been pushing buttons. Well, the free agency started Monday. We left the air Wednesday. Martine and I were just talking like, oh, okay, so they chopping it up, seeing what can happen
Right.
just Thursday. And then it was like, oh, okay, they're going to ship Kyle Kuzma and Trez to Sacramento for Buddy Hield. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, we get Buddy Hield. That's dope. And then 5 minutes later, said, nah, y'all getting Russell Westbrook. I pulled the car over.
I was shocked on that.
And I
was
said,
legit shocked.
wait a minute.
God?
We getting Brody? Who's going?
Shit.
I said, Kuzma. And I said, well, fine. Like,
take him.
He been gone. My
Take
like,
him.
so he's not going to Mars. Like, all right, whatever. Fine, whatever.
Stupid.
Fine. Trez is going. KCP going. And then immediately in my mind, I turned into Michael Corleone, like he was looking at Carlo Rizzi. Because I know I've been praising him this entire time, but it was, you got to answer for Kobe night, Contavious.
You gotta answer for Kobe night. You never forgot, huh?
Lakers fans have never forgotten about Kobe night.
Hell nah.
I remember I was there that night with you.
Lakers fans, Kobe fans have never forgotten about Kobe night. Ever. So while we love him, he's a champion with us. Salute.
You gotta answer for your sins, brother.
The man
Seriously,
left before it hit overtime. Didn't even get to see the rest of the game because the babies had to go to sleep.
I remember when he got up after did he like airball something? And then he he
Ball
saw
didn't
enough.
go in.
Bruh.
He saw enough.
Yeah, no, he had to answer for Kobe night, and then the draft pick because this is all before the draft.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that.
Pulled the car over, whipped it, and was like, "Oh, this is real, nigga. We got Brody, Russell Westbrook, gang now."
And I've been waiting, baby.
Too.
I don't know what these other motherfuckers on the internet was talking about. I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a damn what they talking about with his inefficiency.
Right.
I just remember Brody coming into Staples Center, putting up 20-20-20 on us in honor of the late, great Nipsey Hussle for the set. And that was one thing we missed all last year was a dog. Just a man that had heart and is going to give it for all 48 minutes if he's playing all 48 minutes.
Which he probably will.
Exactly. And he's coming home.
Yeah.
Like, he's from the Los Angeles area.
Yep.
Like, he's coming home to play. That he wanted to come to the Lakers to play.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Martine. For the last few years, wasn't people just telling us nobody ever wanted to come play for the Lakers ever again?
Yeah. I'm pretty
They were
sure
saying
I
that?
do remember that.
They were saying that to y'all?
Yes.
For years, nobody wanted to come play for the Lakers. That's all we were told.
Pre-LeBron.
Oh, pre-LeBron. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one year we got LeBron. The next year we got Anthony Davis. The following year we acquired the sixth man in Trez, and then the runner-up for sixth man in Schroeder. And then this year, let me get this because I want to. It didn't end with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
It's like, and mind you, before all this shit went down, right after we left, I was like, this week is gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I remember you said that. You did say that.
Russell Westbrook. Oh, Dwight Howard's back.
Hey, welcome back.
Trevor Ariza, who won his first title when Kobe won his first title without Shaq.
Yep.
Wayne Ellington's back. Kent Bazemore's back. Malik Monk. I don't know how we got Malik Monk. I'm familiar with Malik Monk, and I'm glad he's here. Kendrick Nunn. Don't know how we got him, but welcome Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
THT, we got him on his 3-year, $32 million. Glad he's back. And my God Almighty,
Y'all done did it.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Hoodie Mello is a Laker.
Carmelo Anthony is a Laker who was at VERZUZ with a big old cigar in his mouth because he was happy he's going to LA. Hey, man. Y'all got some old-ass motherfuckers on y'all team.
No, we got veterans.
Grizzled veterans.
Seasoned veterans.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Seasoned veterans that know what needs to be done. Veterans that can put the ball in the hoop.
Yes.
Veterans that can tell LeBron, hey, you sure you only good with a 6-minute rest? You don't want to rest the whole quarter? You can rest the whole quarter if you want. Because we could score 30 points this quarter without you. That is something
that's crazy.
That's something we have not had.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's something
LeBron
Kobe
has
never
ever
had. That's
Yeah.
something Kobe never had.
Yeah.
They were trying to compare y'all to the 2004 Lakers when y'all had...
Of course they were. Because that you can't compare this team to that.
No.
That team wasn't this team.
That team had problems within itself.
I'm just saying that...
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's completely fucking different because
that
they
team-
had problems within themselves. This team, as far as I can tell, they're all like friends, buddy type. You know what I mean? Whereas, like I said, 04, y'all know about Kobe, y'all know about Shaq.
Karl
You
Malone.
didn't know about was Karl Malone, but if you paid attention to this podcast, yes, you know about Karl Malone as well.
Yeah.
And what's his
Basketball
name?
R.
And who
Kelly.
else? Push the button. And who else
And
did
Gary
y'all
Payton.
have? Gary Payton.
Well, it was Gary Payton, but he wasn't really much of an
GP.
issue.
Yeah,
You know what I
Shouts
mean?
to
He
Glove.
was. Yeah, he was
He
probably
did his best.
the coolest person.
He tried
on
his
the
best,
court
though.
Yeah.
with everybody.
We still
you know
fuck
what
with
I mean?
GP.
Yeah,
I mean, off top, he's he a pedestrian, so
Yep.
like
Yeah.
I always fuck with Gary Payton. So that was whatever. But obviously Kobe going through what he was going through. Basketball, R. Kelly then being what he was and then getting injured and then hollering at Vanessa
yeah.
during the time frame. Like, it's a miracle hindsight being 2020 that team even made it to the finals.
Whole different situation
So
now.
one game out of that finals.
Whole other situation.
Yeah.
now.
So like Bron and Brody smoking cigars, chilling with each other. AD and Dwight having a dope relationship from when Dwight was on the team a couple years ago. Like, we already know Bron and Melo's relationship. Like, for those who don't know, they met before their game against each other in high school. And they went into the hotel, they went into the stairwell and talked all night with each other. And they've been friends since they were 16, 17 years old.
Wow.
Like, literally.
Seriously.
So that's 20 years worth of friendship right there.
And now he's with his best friend on the same team.
Like, literally, like, they have, that's a bond. So, like, they literally just brought all their friends with each other and they're like, yeah, we're going to play basketball now. And that's what that is. So, I mean, I get what they're saying with 2004. This ain't that. And 2004 was like a different situation. Like Kobe and
they just grabbed stars and were like, all right, play together.
Yeah.
Kobe was 24, 25, still trying to figure things out, trying to like find his way. These guys are all, for the most part, they've done what they had to do in their careers.
Except for Melo.
Well, I mean, even then, he's done. Like, the only thing he's missing is a championship ring.
Yeah.
But, like, even then, he's a fucking 3-time Olympic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I'll say this, though, like, about y'all. Like, I am low-key rooting for Westbrook and Melo, because if anybody deserves rings, it's those two. So y'all better get them a ring.
Well, it ain't up to us. Like,
I hope we do.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
like, seriously.
Then nobody gonna lay down for us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Work still gotta
Y'all
be
still
put
a
in.
fucking
for sure.
big-ass bullseye. Even though y'all didn't win, y'all still one big bullseye to get the fuck out the way.
Yeah, nothing gonna come easy for us. But I like what the team was able to do in terms of these moves. Obviously, there's a step back defensively, but I'll take the step back defensively when offensively we were 21st or 23rd in three-point shooting at 35%. We then added 4 players that make up 4 of our 5 that shot over 38% or better from 3-point percent. From 3. So I'll take that substitution. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, seriously.
And perimeter defense, while it's great, I would much rather have inside defense with Dwight and AD versus perimeter defense,
And that's
because
what
that
I
saves
was
a
just
lot
about
of
to
stuff.
say, man. Freaking AD is basically the anchor to our defense. He covers up a lot of holes, and nobody ever seems to give him credit for the defensive end. You know what I mean? It's kind of ridiculous to me, but it is what it is.
Now, we lost Caruso. I'll miss Caruso. I would have slapped Caruso in the back of his head if he didn't leave, because
What team's he on now?
he's with the Bulls.
Chicago.
4
outta
years,
here.
4 years, $37 million.
Good for him. Good for that white man.
Got it from the mud.
Yeah.
Because remember, Caruso was from the G League.
Yep.
Got it from the mud and got on our
Bulls
squad.
got themselves a squad.
Like, so
They
I'm
really
proud.
do.
I'm proud of Caruso. Caruso's gang still to this
Oh,
day
yeah.
in my mind, as far as I'm concerned. He just went to go get a bag, and I'm not mad at him. He did what he needed to do.
74 million, right?
37 mil.
37. Sheesh, that's still a lot of money.
When you
From
consider
a
like,
G leaguer,
from
like,
where he came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That makes a huge fucking difference.
Absolutely. So yeah, now Chicago racked up. They got another former Laker, Lonzo. Gave him 85 mil. They got DeMar DeRozan at 83 mil. So they automatically catapulted themselves into a playoff mix.
And shout out to Rich Paul for getting Lonzo that 85, man.
They
Because
said LeBron made a horrible mistake all them years ago by hiring his friend as his agent.
Yeah.
And all these years later now,
Yep.
LeBron James becomes the first active player to become a billionaire.
Yeah, we kept
Billionaire
forgetting
and
to mention that. Now we mentioned it now. Shit.
And has done that. And on top of that, I'm tired of people bringing up LeBron being at the Usher concert, smacking a fan, and then playing
It was
LeBron.
A push. It was
Pushing,
more-
smacking. I don't care. He didn't do
whatever.
enough.
Yeah, that bitch,
I would have mashed the motherfucker's face because the way he ran up on him, Savannah was right
I
there.
thought that was a female that did that.
No, it was a guy. The girl ran up afterwards, and I'm like, why is she running up knowing that Savannah's with the shits? But that was my point. He ran up on him while Savannah was there. It's like, what'd you expect? You running up on him with his wife. He don't know what type of energy
seriously.
you're bringing up. Like, that's the thing. Don't run up on these men when they're with their queens.
Seriously.
Like, don't run up on them in general. But when
gonna
they're
say, yeah.
but when they're with their queens and their children, why are you shocked that now they're in a mode where it's like, oh, now I gotta kick your ass? Because you don't know what that type of energy you're bringing towards them and their loved ones.
Or like what
Right.
happened when 50 was on his date with that chick, and that one dude ran up to him asking to listen to his mixtape.
Yeah, nah, fuck your music.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck your mixtape. Mix my foot in your ass. How about that?
But yeah, like I was saying, man, shout out to Rich Paul. He basically went to the Pels and asked for 80 mil. They were like, oh, no one's going to give you that. No one's going to give you, you know what I mean? And then he went to the Bulls.
Bulls said, shit.
85 mil? Oh, we got you, bet.
Bull said, that ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who else
Bull-
did they got over there with the Bulls?
DeMar DeRozan.
They just added DeMar DeRozan to Zach LaVine and Vucevic,
Yeah.
who they traded for at the deadline. The Bulls, their gamble paid off because they attempted to get Lonzo at the trade deadline last year, but they waited, so they didn't really lose any assets other than Garrett Temple, which that's fine.
Yeah.
I remember a bunch of people being pissed off that Anthony Davis forced his way out of New Orleans, and now they find out that the Pelicans are
The problem.
giving Zion the same treatment that AD was getting.
You know, fuck around and go to a team y'all don't want him to go to and get himself a ring.
So yeah,
Could be any team,
hey man,
There's one team that makes total sense.
which is
New York. It's the only one that makes sense to me.
Zion to the Knicks. Man, I don't care.
Yeah.
the Knicks, while they didn't really get the marquee names, the Knicks had a good offseason too, and they pretty much kept all their guys. So they didn't really lose much of their guys. They gave Derrick Rose a nice bag, brought him back.
Right.
They're bringing back their hometown kid, Kemba Walker.
Yep.
So I like the moves that they made. Again, it wasn't anything, sexy to the eye, but they didn't lose anything either.
Yeah.
And they're not being... That's one thing I like about what they're doing, too. In the past, people used to use the Knicks name to go get a bigger bag from another team. Now, the Knicks is like, nah, we ain't doing that no more. Come earn that on these 1 and 2 year deals.
Yep.
So I like how they're doing that. Miami Heat, again, Pat Riley, the Godfather. Kyle Lowry is now there.
That's right.
Jimmy Buckets is now Jimmy Banks.
Shit.
Got that 5-year, 186 million extension?
Yeah,
Good for
it
him.
was stupid, but I mean, it was worth it.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
for
Who
sure.
else you gonna give it to?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, you gotta spend it.
And then they got fucking
Duncan Robinson got his extension
PJ Tucker.
for the low.
Yes.
2 years, 15 million.
Shit.
all these millions.
And took him away from Milwaukee, who seemingly didn't do much of anything.
ish.
They got
No, it's
George
not.
Hill. That's it.
But did they let PJ Tucker walk?
Seriously.
Like they didn't
seriously.
do much of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they got back Bobby Portis, who need to fire his agent.
Why?
Bobby Portis and
what
Cam
happened?
Payne need to fire both. They both need to fire their agents.
Why? What happened?
Bobby Portis had like upwards of at least $9 million a year from other teams. He chose to stay with Milwaukee for 4.5.
Yeesh.
I was like, I mean, I understand hometown discounts, but damn.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Give me
that's
4.5.
crazy.
Hey, give me $4.5 million.
I mean, I understand 4.5.
No,
like,
yeah, give me
yeah,
that
that-
shit.
yeah,
Yeah, for
but-
sure. But I ain't
but on the
making-
open market, like when
Yeah,
people are offering you $9 a year,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Nobody's offering me $9 million though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
nah,
you go where the money's at.
and
True.
campaign, like, Phoenix freaked that and got him for 3 years, 19 mil.
Wait, what?
Yeah, when he could have went out in the open market and at least could have got 30.
Shit.
Yeah, so they gotta fire their agents, man. And Dennis Schroeder,
No one calling him?
man,
I'm sorry, dog. That shit, just his name makes me laugh right now.
Nobody calling him. How much did he ask
He
for?
wanted $120 million.
well, Rob Pelinka put pen and paper on the table during the season and said, "We got 4 years, 84 million for you."
I would have took that.
And he's like, "Nah, I'll wait it out. I feel like I can get more."
He went 100.
And then we was like, "All right, well,
Bye.
I mean, it wasn't buy, but we was like, okay, like I guess, cool."
Like, shit.
But in hindsight,
alright.
it's I want to thank him.
Yeah.
We would have never been able to do what we did this offseason without him not
Signing.
signing. So Round of applause.
And didn't he like hella just choke in the day? Not choke.
Yeah, he put zero in. He put zero in game 5.
So why? And he still
choked.
had the nerve to ask for over $100 million.
Well, he asked for that before then.
Yeah.
Let me just be clear
okay.
about that.
Oh, I thought it was before. I thought it was after.
No. It was well before then. It was like middle of the season.
Oh,
he was
wow.
asking for 120 mil.
Was he doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good.
Damn, and then he had to choke during that. When
And
the
then
spotlight was on
like
him.
not only just in that one time, like he progressively got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the moment he asked for the money, I'm saying.
It was like the basketball god said, "Oh, you think this is a game?"
Now there is a situation in a scenario where he could potentially end up staying with the team.
He has to take that homie discount.
Right. He takes the mid-level exception for $9 million, which isn't a bad thing. And
But when you consider
right,
Which you could have had.
Which you could have had. Which I mean, he would only sign for 1 year. Then he could try again next offseason.
Right.
There's always a market every single offseason. But the reason why I bring that up is, if that takes place, Rob Pelinka's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Because when you factor in all of that, Dennis Schroeder is a prime sixth man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Schroeder was a problem during the season last year. Now he goes back to natural form,
Right. Coming off the bench.
Yeah. And we have all these toys with him coming off the bench.
Yeah.
I like that if it plays out that way, because there's some other options of how it can go. Like,
Yeah. There's still
just the way, like,
rumblings.
I mean, it's the Lakers, man.
Yeah.
People were asking like, how'd the Lakers get all these guys, and it was like, well, they wanted to play with Bron, AD, and Westbrook, so they signed veteran minimum deals. That's how it played out. They didn't take the big deals.
Yeah.
They literally signed the 1-year deal for the vet minimum.
Well, that one fantasy we were talking about on here that I kind of, because I wanted chaos. So I wanted Stephen wasn't going to resign and go to LA and shit. Well, it ain't going to happen. You signed that extension for how much?
$215
Yeah.
to his second $200 million extension.
4 years?
Salute that, brother.
Yep.
Salute that light skin.
Absolutely.
And like I kept saying, I knew he was going to sign the extension, but I just kept
was just
telling
fun.
I kept telling
Oh, yeah.
Warriors fans, I was like, until he does, I'm going to make your life a living hell.
It was
And
fun.
plus, I mean, just because he signed the extension doesn't mean that he can't get traded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trades always happen.
Yeah, so sit on that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just want the
see,
season to start already, to be honest.
The Nets had a good offseason.
Who they get?
In the draft, they got a steal. I forgot who they drafted, but I'm surprised the kid went that low.
I forgot who it was.
But it was
to be
one of
honest
those.
with
It was one of those ones where it was like, oh my god, how?
How'd y'all get that?
Yeah, because he feels a need for them with shooting, defense, like everything they needed to come off the bench. And then they got Patty Mills at point guard to come off the bench
you. What the fuck? When did that happen?
yesterday.
Shit.
Yeah,
Monday.
Patty Mills signed.
On Tuesday, people.
I didn't say what day it was. It was
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Patty Mills signed for 2 years with the second year being an option at $6 million. I think Blake Griffin's coming back, so Nets are still there. In my mind, the Nets are still the favorite on paper because it's KD. KD's still a cheat code.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
walking
Yeah.
cheat code.
So
Yeah.
that him by himself is still the edge. But in terms of depth, again, all we need is health just to be on our side, and I like our chances.
Oh, definitely.
Phoenix ran it back for the most part, played it good, so I'm expecting Phoenix to be in the mix. Utah ran it back for the most part, bring Conley back, and then they added Hassan Whiteside to come off the bench.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one either. Goddamn.
So moves being made. I liked everything for the most part. I'm trying to think who else. That was basically in terms of people or teams I expect to contend and be in the mix. At least going to the Atlanta. They gave Trae Young his big boy
yes,
extension.
yeah.
Yes.
Well
Well
deserved.
deserved.
Absolutely.
Well
Still like
fucking
that boy.
deserved.
Still like that boy.
John
man.
Collins got his extension.
Definitely. Yep.
Well deserved with his
Yep,
$125 million. On a lesser playing field, I know OKC's not going to do much, but I do want to give Shea Gilgeous-Alexander his flowers.
Yes.
Because that boy deserved his extension, and he's definitely going to take that next step forward this year. They just got to put a team around him now. They got to stop fucking around with them draft picks, and they got to turn those into something.
Yeah,
with
they
him.
just got to start drafting players.
Yeah.
Or trading
Or trading
to
them.
get players.
Signing,
Yeah.
Right.
signing free agents.
They gotta do something with it.
Something.
Shit.
Because you don't want to waste that talent, man.
Right.
That boy is good.
Right.
In Niner news, well, just NFL because training camp is still going on right now, and yeah, Trey Lance is looking nice, according to people watching training camp and shit. He's looking really nice. Jimmy G's kind of looking kind of nice with a capital K.
That's not what I was hearing.
Told you guys for
That's
years.
not what I was hearing.
That's not what I was hearing.
Jimmy G is not him.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but
No,
I'm just,
that's not. Oh yeah, you kept saying no. Just
Hey,
you were
man.
saying something else.
Oh, I was saying something else.
And
But
After
still.
the Super Bowl, I was
And-
completely off on Jimmy G. Like,
Hey,
dude,
man, blame fucking Samuels
no.
for not running faster.
No.
If it was
No.
Tariq Hill, he would have caught it.
Because he's fast as fuck.
So Samuels should
Matter
have
of
ran
fact,
faster.
not only would he have caught it, he probably would have overran the shit.
He overran the
Because,
ball.
yeah, Jimmy G don't got the arm for that.
that's not to blame him. Like, if I won my first 7 games and the team was like, "Hey, we're gonna give you what 33 mil
Oh, yeah,
guaranteed,"
no,
something,
no,
I'm not
no.
gonna turn that down
Nah.
either. Like, yeah,
Nah,
run the
nah.
check.
Nah.
But okay, he
All
won
I
the first
know-
7 games. Like,
All I know
Yeah,
is like we
what does
better
that
have a
mean?
very solid. We better have a very solid backup. Like pretty much, I'm looking at Trey Lance and Jimmy G as like what's it called, 1A and 1B.
No, that ain't
Like,
1A and
no.
1B.
Just listen, because I know Garoppolo's gonna go. Like it's the truth. He's gonna go. I just want to know who our backup is because I had Nick Mullins flashbacks and nah.
I don't care who the backup is this year.
Well,
Don't
Trey
matter to
Lance
me.
goes down. I don't
Trey
want
Lance
it to
could do no
happen.
wrong to me. It doesn't matter. Trey Lance is him for.
No, I know he's him,
12
but when
years.
him goes down, who's gonna
That's
take
what I'm
over for
saying.
him?
If this is the way I've been looking at things, all right, man, don't do that.
Just knocking on wood.
I know, but still, don't do that.
Very
No,
superstitious.
but like, my whole thing is this, man. Like, seriously, if Jimmy G could handle mentally being the backup again,
I could, yeah. If
I
he
wouldn't
could-
mind keeping him on the roster.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
To be honest with you,
But in that case, go get an asset for him. You
no,
know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Like,
if that's available, 100%, 100%.
because that's my thought process. Just because the NFL is different from the NBA,
Yeah,
where in the NBA you can house multiple stars,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no
yeah.
problem,
Yeah.
because you could utilize. At a quarterback, that's the worst place to house multiple.
like
Multiple.
this
You know what I'm
is
saying?
my
Like
thing,
I
to
get
a
what
degree.
I get what you're saying.
The reason why I'm saying this is because Trey Lance is still on that rookie contract for the next 4 years. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
but-
it's very inexpensive to keep Jimmy G right now.
But
you know what I mean?
you know how the old sentiment goes in the NFL. If you got 2 starting
yeah.
quarterbacks, you don't have a starting
Yeah,
quarterback.
matter of fact,
You-
I sent that to my brother earlier because I was like, time to let this motherfucker go.
Right. But I know what you're saying. If you just don't want the former starting quarterback in
Yeah.
that situation
That's what I'm saying.
to then lose the job and then go to the backup, and then now it's not saying that he wouldn't be professional,
right.
but now it's like the on-call situation and that whole thing. It's just
Yes, that's what I'm
because we've
saying.
seen
If he
how that
can
plays
handle
out
it-
in the past.
Yeah, if he can handle it mentally, and the only reason why I'm even that thought has even crossed my mind is because he was a backup quarterback. You know what I mean?
Right.
A career-long
Backup.
quarterback.
I mean, he was a backup before he got that guaranteed money.
Yeah,
Period.
exactly.
Guaranteed money changes things.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if he could like mentally get back there to be the and accept
Just for
being a
1
backup
year.
for
just
1 year,
1 year.
then that's cool. I got no issue with it this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now anything beyond that,
That's a whole other story.
yeah, you have to make that decision. You know
Because
what I mean?
if we don't
Yeah.
have no solid backup, again, I don't want no situation like we've had for the previous years when he goes down and we got trash ass backups and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Nick Mullins.
I think it happens.
Nick Mullins,
I think
CJ
it goes,
Beathard.
I think
Hey,
it goes
like
down
Beathard,
like
okay? Leave my son
the.
alone.
I think it goes down
Trash.
like the Raiders.
What did you say?
I think it
that?
goes down like the Raiders when they drafted Derek. Because I forget who
Oh, it was
brought in from the fucking Seahawks that year.
Hasselbeck?
No,
Oh.
it was the dude not the Seahawks, the Packers. He was
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers' backup.
Yeah, then he made that career. He had that one career game or
He had like
whatever.
2, and they were like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you're
he's
talking
I know
like
you're talking
Matt
about
Flynn.
Matt
Flynn.
Flynn, yes.
Yeah.
brought Flynn in, and then they
Trash.
drafted Derek, and then it was like, well,
That was a
Alright.
one game wonder. That's what that was.
Yeah, seriously.
He broke like hella
He was
records.
just in the
Right
right
place.
fucking
no,
system.
it wasn't Derek. It was Derek was the next year. It was Terrell Pryor.
yeah.
That was the year. So Flynn came in, and then Terrell Pryor came in, and they was like, we can't start Flynn.
You back up.
That was my first. That was my first year there. That's when I realized like how deep that shit goes. It was like, we can't start Flynn.
I bet you looking at the camera like, what? Like that dude from South Park when...
Yeah, it's like,
looks
just look like, we can't start this, man. Do you see what's going on the other side of the field? You see him over there?
You see him?
You see what he's doing?
Yeah.
This guy can't do that shit.
Because then the next year it was Matt Schaub and Derek. Remember Matt Schaub took
Atlanta,
Derek's
right?
older brother's job in Houston.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're right.
Took David's job, and then that was the storyline, which was
can he take Derek Carr's job?
Because the funny thing is, if you look in the back of that meme where it was the full circle, Matt Schaub took David's job, and now Derek took his job. If you look in the back of the meme, there's this little glare shining bright. That's my earring in the back.
Shut the hell up, seriously?
Did you save that meme? Did you save it?
It's somewhere. Yeah, it's
somewhere in the phone.
Because it's my hoodie back there. Like I'm standing right behind them.
You still got that one with Kaepernick. You should have left that shit up there. When you, what's it called? When Kaepernick was pissed off, and then you're just in the background with your looking at the playbook.
Yeah.
Like,
Tablets and shit. Yep.
That's when we lost to the fucking Raiders. I remember that.
Yeah. Lost to the Raiders.
Anyways.
But yeah, like I said,
Niggas lost to the Raiders. I was in the back.
lost to the Raiders. I was in the back. Nah, but when it comes to that, I just don't want another backup situation, like another backup disaster, because I don't. For the past few years.
Yeah, nah.
So if like Garoppolo can handle it, just play backup for 1 year.
For 1 year.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
unless we can get something.
But see, that's the thing.
Out
like,
of it. You know what I mean?
That's the catch-22. Is
DeForest Buckner.
That's the catch-22. You know what I'm saying? Like
because the coach is the quarterback right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The catch-22 is you have a backup, but this is gonna be. He's at his peak where he's got value.
Yeah.
This is like the one time where you could actually get him at his peak where a team could use him right away.
Draft pick out of it.
And his salary is so high.
Right.
It's like it's a perfect time to go get like a star type player.
All I know, I'm treating preseason week 1 like it's week 1.
Well, fuck preseason. I'm coddling Trey Lance for a while. He could do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah,
let's just
throw a pick 60 yards. Then all right, man, it's cool.
Even if it's
he got heart, it's fine.
Even if it was like
he testing the waters.
Even if it fucking fucks us up like a playoff spot or something.
He's a rookie.
Okay, you say that now.
He's a rookie.
I'll say that later too.
hey, that's you. But me, no.
You want your rookies to make rookie mistakes now.
I want us to win.
Yeah, but you. Think of the long game.
Win.
Okay, but that's fine.
Win.
Oh, so you're an illogical fan. That's fine. Okay. I get it. I get it.
Like Marty said about the, what's it called, Lakers. He just sees red. Or
hey, man, that's a whole nother monster, though.
I know. But
it really is, because, like, especially when you consider how old they are. You know what I mean?
Quote, unquote. I know that one. But I'm saying in general with your Lakers, that's how you look at them. Like, you know.
Yeah, that still is another monster, though, because with the Lakers, it's always been
a different
that way.
sport, too.
It's championship.
Like, we're talking about a rookie quarterback.
I know it's a rookie quarterback. I understand.
If my rookie quarterback's going to make mistakes, I want my rookie quarterback to make the mistakes his first year. Like, don't do this. Like, this isn't the time frame.
I get you.
Go ahead and make the mistake, fam. It's not a big deal. Like,
I'm not going to go crazy
now.
And
then not only that, but if the defense is up to par, a rookie quarterback making rookie mistakes can still get pretty fucking far.
And there's a difference between a rookie making a mistake being timid versus making a mistake being aggressive. If you're making a mistake being aggressive, then cool. Like, because you're going to learn from that. Like, because,
mean, say what you want about him now, but think about, like, Ben Roethlisberger.
In his rookie year, he was one game away
from
going
fucking
to the Super Bowl.
Defense, right? Carried them, but he did his part, too, though. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take nothing away from what Ben did. But he did his part as well. But that defense was fucking monstrous, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he could go out and just bomb it every chance he got. Throw picks. Didn't matter.
That's why the Raiders initially fell in love with Derek his first couple years. When he first got aggressive. There. Like, he was making mistakes, but he wasn't afraid. Like, he was chucking that shit. So it was like, okay, we haven't seen a quarterback that wants to do this in a while. Like, all right, cool. Like, fuck it. Yeah. We'll live and die with a quarterback that wants to do that. Like, I'm cool with it.
Like
That's fine.
Seriously.
Like, for me, it's just like, I just can't wait for the preseason week 1. Because I just want to see both how Garoppolo and Trey Lance, how they both just play. It's so exciting.
It really is.
Neither one. They're like QBA and QBB. They can just cancel each other out. Speaking of getting canceled, do you like what I did there?
That was a good one.
DaBaby.
Give you that.
DaBaby. Bring your ass. Bring your ass.
Somebody did this.
Shit, man.
He's a hood nigga, man.
See, when keeping it real goes wrong.
He's a hood nigga, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, what you expect?
No, that's the thing
Not
about
you.
it. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
you,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but, you know.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
When you pissed off Elton John, because more people got pissed off. Madonna spoke, and I was like, "Damn, you pissed off Madonna too? That's like the gay queen. Like all the gays love Madonna. And if Madonna spoke, oh shit. Elton John, oh shit. It was looking spooky. And then all he had to do was give a proper apology. Just go on fucking, because they said, according to what these festivals things said, like DaBaby's people said he was gonna drop a video giving a very sincere apology. That didn't happen. All he had to do was go on Instagram and film a video saying it. He didn't even do that. So Lollapalooza said, "Get the fuck out of here!" Right before he was supposed to perform.
Seriously.
And replace him with Young Thug. Yeah, that day he was supposed to perform.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
We got a notification from Day in Vegas saying...
He said, "Fuck out of here."
Yeah, like, and we're bringing Roddy Ricch out. And we was like, oh, shit, damn, maybe Martine would like go, oh, well, sold out all well.
Yep. Nah, I'm good.
He has Woodstock flashbacks. He didn't go. Even though he wasn't there.
I know.
Martine's like, I'm not going to see Roddy with all that shit on the floor. Grow up.
Shit. And then iHeartRadio Festival, fuck out of here. They told Baby fuck out. And then this other, it was like what?
It was like a whole list of festivals.
I saw
He was
niggas on
so
Twitter.
loud.
It was like, the baby ain't performing at my 4-year-old's birthday party.
And then I think when it was like in one day he lost like 3 fucking festival
They said by week's end it was 7.
Yeah, so that's when that's
7
when he came out.
performances they got dropped.
That's when his PR people came on Instagram and dropped a little apology, because you know it was a PR that fucking did that shit.
Fucking big business tweeted out. Said the baby saw his mortgage and immediately went out to that notes app.
Yup.
Shit.
Yeah, he kept it too real, dog. And it was just like, all you had to do was go on IG and just really post a video of you apologizing. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
Niggas.
But,
But niggas gon' nigga. That's what hood niggas do. He thought he was untouchable.
Yeah.
Back to the club you go.
Alabama's
Back
open
to
for
the
you.
ghetto. Back to the ghetto you
Hey,
go.
the chitlin circuit is wide open for you, G.
Wow.
Damn.
And it's not, and it's not. I don't say that like derogatory. Like, it's wide open. Just play that out for a year. He can do this. Like, just take my advice. Hear me out. I put this out on Twitter too. I be giving free game.
tag him?
I be look.
Like, you
Look,
should've
the
tagged him.
motherfucking fleets disappeared, and I be giving free game out. Like, you got nothing but
We
free
gotta
game for
talk
me.
about
With
the fleets in a minute.
yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah. We gonna talk about Fleet Nick.
Fleet Nick.
All he has to do is go down to the Chitlin circuit for a good, just ride it out till the end of the year,
Now,
maybe even the start.
What's the Chitlin circuit?
You're basically going down, basically everything that's east of the Mississippi River. So everything that's south. Mm-hmm. Basically everything that you could get shot and killed because of what is it? Sundown. Mm-hmm. Sundown states.
Sundown town.
Sundown towns. And
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, all those areas where they'll pay out Webby and Lil Boozy, you know, $40,000.
The club
For
venues.
club-
Like,
yeah,
back
for
to the
club
clubs
appearances,
he goes.
Where being canceled doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. So just go down there, ride the wave out, take some of the proceeds, publicly donate to Delta variants and the HBCUs. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do a song with Lil Nas X.
Ride the wave out and just chill until early spring. All right. Do a couple songs with some, you know, like, I wouldn't even say the Lil Nas X, because that's just gonna be a, you know.
Hey, that's what Em did with Elton John.
That's
mean, that's-
exactly why I was laughing.
I mean, yeah, but M's white,
And also Em apologized.
and it's not M's fault, but M has white privilege.
That too.
So, you know,
That's a ding for him.
yeah.
Ding for Marshall.
But the baby can also work
Take
with
this
some
shit back.
artists that are just because I'm not saying work with artists that are a part of that are either gay or lesbian. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this work that with artists that are more have a broad appeal, a little bit more open.
Like Adam Lambert. Like that pop star?
No, I'm talking. Stay away from pop stars.
Oh, stay away from them. Oh, yeah,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
like you.
rappers that have
that
an
type of
R&B
R&B
singers
oh,
that are.
okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know
that
what
have
you
more
mean.
appeal.
Okay.
To just get yourself back in the limelight, and then ride your 2022. Just do that.
So pretty much, he just needs to shut the fuck up right
Yeah,
now.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
fucked it up. His whole 2022, his whole 2021 shit's fucked up.
Niggas take L's. Like, he's not the first one. We saw
be
what
the
Meek Mill.
last.
Meek Mill took an L years ago. He
Right,
came back
right.
and
This
his
L-
L. And I'm like, this is a bad L, but Meek Mill took an L, then went to jail.
Yeah,
I don't know how
right.
much of an L like that could get. That's a horrible
And also,
L.
Yeah.
Daniel Lee's like your baby mama. Like, honestly, we all know that's your baby. That's your baby mama. So, try and run that for a minute. Just be a good father with your other fucking kids.
Yeah, run it back, Turbo.
I don't know the baby, man. Keeping it real goes wrong. You were right there.
Yep.
All them fucking festivals, man.
Telling you, it all-
I was writing for you. What kind of? But shit,
Telling you,
I mean,
it all
we're all
went.
feeling this shit,
Hey.
man. Like,
still do.
Again, it goes back to when I said, look, everybody has a right to make a business decision, but you chose that song to make with Tory Lanez, and ever since then,
Everything went to shit.
yeah.
it went downhill.
And what did somebody
Seriously.
say on Twitter? All he had to do was say, "Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care." That's all he had to say. He had to say all that,
Yeah.
niggas. Oh well, tough break, nigga. So,
Tough break, niggas. Always FUBU.
or boo boo.
Shit.
Shit. Yeah. Hey.
From being looked at as like the pop star or pop rapper and shit.
He really
so-
was
yeah.
right there. Like pretty much he was doing collab with all the major pop stars, dog.
Yes. That's
Get
what I'm
on
saying.
the Billboard. You
That
were at the
shit's
Grammys.
crazy.
But that's the thing, like, this happens all the time. That's why it's crazy, but it's not crazy.
That's not crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we see this happen all the time. That's what I'm saying. That's how I came up with the game plan so quick. I was like, nah, he could bounce back from this shit.
He could.
This shit's so easy to bounce back.
He really
Like,
can.
This is the No Hunnits 8 to 12 month plan.
Oh my God.
Better pay that man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just shut the fuck up, go get right, you'll be alright, man.
And rebrand
Right,
yourself. This
right.
is the
No,
JC.
he ain't even got to rebrand himself. He can stay that wild nigga from Charlotte,
Yeah.
and be that. But in this
And
point, just
don't beat up nobody. Don't shoot nobody.
no, he may need to shoot a
might
nigga.
have to.
He may need to shoot a
Yeah.
nigga in this time frame. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He may need to shoot
He
a
probably
nigga.
could have went outside of Madison Square Garden and caught a nigga leaving the arena last night. Just I don't know.
I wonder what other artists are gonna work with him now.
Somebody gonna work with him.
I don't know. Someone will.
Oh, I
but
promise you.
Lil
they will.
Boosie definitely gonna call up his line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will.
I would. You're talking about like
Gucci Man will
fucking
too.
with people who got a appeal and shit right now, right? He's worked with Roddy Ricch before. I don't see why they wouldn't still work. He's worked with 42 Doug before. I don't see
Yeah.
why they still wouldn't work.
That's what I'm saying. Like artists that are from the South,
Yeah.
like they gon'
I don't think Roddy Ricch will. Because
I don't know, man.
Because his pop appeal is getting like how he's looking right now. He has to keep.
Yeah,
that's a
no, no,
50-50.
I get it.
That's a 50-50
I get
one.
it.
Yeah, that's 50. Roddy Ricch
That
is
is
pretty 50-50.
super 50-50. And the
Roddy
reason why
Ricch may
the only
want
reason
to.
why I even say
Roddy
that is
Ricch
'cause
may
he's
want to
from
work
the
with him.
hood.
Yeah,
Roddy
but his
Rich's
people-
PR maybe like
Same with
nah.
Lil Baby. Same with
Yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Baby.
yeah,
Same with all the
yeah.
people they're getting pretty high right now. Like
Yeah.
the Lord Durks, they may want to, but it's like, hey, bro, you too hot right now in a bad way. So you stay over there. You can,
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so before we get into albums, I want to go on a little mini rant for a little hot second. Logic, bring your ass up to the stand.
Somebody did this.
Yeah, we noticed you've been dropping your shit.
Logic.
Yeah, Logic, right?
No, this is the illogical sense.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, we noticed you've been dropping shit lately. You came out of retirement. We haven't mentioned you for a reason, especially me. 'Cause I really liked your last album. 'Cause I really thought, like, you retired. I put you on my list. I actually was like, this is a good way for you to go out. Because you retired. You didn't last 1 year, then you came back. And I'm like, word? Really? Really, bruh? And then it really left a bitter taste in my mouth because you kind of played with your fans' emotions. And now you dropping shit. You dropped it out. I didn't listen to it. Did y'all listen to it? Draymond, did you listen to it?
No.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, bruh. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging.
No, that was the only acknowledgement you'll ever have again on this fucking podcast. I don't give a fuck what you do. Yeah. Even if you have
For
a song
as
with
long
M.
as I shall live.
Even if you have a song with M, I will not mention you.
Oh,
Speaking
wow.
of M.
That is interesting.
Speaking of M.
That's a story that's man, you started the decade off as one of my favorites on the underground, and then now it's like I can't even stand bringing you up, man.
Shit, really?
You
though.
and Chance.
Like, yeah.
Shit.
That was y'all. I just want to be clear about that.
No, that was I.
That was I.
No, that was I.
And I too.
That's what I'm saying. That was y'all.
That was I and I too. Anyway, fuck you, Logic. Speaking of him,
Yeah, I saw that shit drop on Apple Music, and I was like,
boy, stop.
I was like, I scrolled right
Scroll
past
right
that
past
motherfucker.
that. And it was one of my, it's my favorite ones. The, what, with the Bobby Tarantino
Bobby
shit?
Tarantino 3.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
no. It was like, you don't earn that no more. No, you retired. You're done.
You gotta come up with something new, man.
No, don't rap. You said you're done. You're done. You didn't even last a year.
Should've
And then you
changed his
came
name.
back.
It wasn't even
He should've changed
retirement.
his
He
name,
just
like seriously.
No,
that was a standard break from between albums. Like,
Exactly. But he did this whole shit crying in front of the fans.
then released the press statement like he was Michael Jordan.
He said, "I'm back." I
And
was like,
Oh yeah, that shit.
That left a very sour taste in my mouth. I'm like, so you play with your fans' emotions? No, I was like, yeah, okay, nah, I ain't cool with that shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that. I tried to be apologetic to you and shit like that. Nah, fuck out of here.
white.
Speaking of white, Nas is dropping an album. I don't know how to.
What? How, Sway?
I don't know. Yeah, King's Disease 2, which is like, oh shit, Hit Boy is just, man, he was flexing. And I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a deluxe edition. So I was like, oh, okay. No, this is a whole new album.
Whole new album.
Whole new album.
They feeling themselves.
Like, Hit
And I
Boy
like
really,
it.
Yeah, I like that. And we look at the features. I saw fucking YG and A Boogie, Charlie Wilson.
You lying. You saw one feature.
I'm getting to that.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
building
nah,
up
nah,
to
nah.
it.
Fuck
Just
that.
like how he built up to Carmelo, I'm going to build up to it.
He didn't build up to Carmelo. He just,
Yeah, you did.
He kind of did. But still.
Anyway, since I was rudely interrupted,
And he will again, too. Continue.
features. Fuck you. Fuck you. King's Disease 2, yeah, it will have features from, production by Hit Boy, of course. Of course. And he has features from A Boogie and YG, Charlie Wilson, Blast. Shout out to Blast.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Lauryn Hill. I wonder how long they had to wait for that verse to come in.
Years.
They
And
waited on that for the first
This is
King's
the first
Disease.
one.
yeah, pretty much. And shockingly, there was there's gonna be a song with EMPD. It's gonna be a sequel to EMPD that features EMPD and Eminem.
Boo.
EPMD.
EMPD is what I said.
EPMD.
EPMD.
Okay.
EPMD.
EPMD.
There you go.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes.
EPMD. I was like, oh, it's a sequel to EPMD featuring them and Eminem.
Boo.
Shut up, nigga. Eminem over Hit Boy shit. I was like, the last time Eminem was over Hit Boy production was Drop the World with Wayne, but that was like early Hit Boy before he, became who he is now. I'm curious to see how he sounds over this. Em and Nas on the same record? Shit, that was like years in the making.
Yeah, that should have been happened like a long ass time ago. But regardless, I'm actually looking forward to it too for that simple reason about just Hit Boy and how M is gonna sound on it.
I've always felt like Hit Boy, like I want M to do an album with Hit Boy where Hit Boy just focuses on production and M literally just focuses on the rapping and nothing else.
You mean he backs the fuck off?
Backs the fuck off the
keyboards?
production and don't do the whole fucking dramatic, cinematic shit. Just rap, nigga. And don't do the hibbity shit.
He could do that as long as it sounds good. I don't give a
That
fuck.
too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Kanye said Donda's coming. Y'all think it's coming for real now?
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate
Oh wow.
and follow up on an argument you guys made last week.
Which was
Because I still don't believe this.
DTK.
I don't subscribe to this, but fuck it, you guys made the argument. If Kanye doesn't drop on Friday, is he pussy?
Probably.
If he doesn't drop on Friday, he's basically falling in line with everything that he's done up to now.
No.
I
Wait,
know
what are
he's
you?
going.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I know what he's saying. Yeah.
Because now Nas is dropping on Friday.
With a
This
Jay-Z
one-
verse.
This one has more narrative than Drake. because now Hit Boy is attached to this one.
I didn't see. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I knew exactly
the
what
answer.
you were
Yes.
doing. Yeah.
So
Yes.
if Kanye doesn't drop on Friday, is Kanye pussy?
100%.
Okay, I still don't subscribe to that, but I just want to make sure you guys are consistent. All right. Just want to make sure you guys are consistent.
I didn't think about that.
No,
Just
no.
that
As soon as
aspect
he said
of
it, I knew
the-
exactly where you were going. I knew
their
exactly
collab
where you
album,
were
whatever the
going.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I did not think about that one at all, bro.
You know, Jay-Z got
The narrative on this one is a more interesting narrative in comparison Kanye and Hit Boy than Kanye and Drake.
Well, we'll see.
There was a split. There was a legitimate split there.
Yeah.
Over sound.
Yeah.
Kanye producing Nas's album, not very good.
Nah.
Yeah,
Hit Boy producing Nas's album, a Grammy.
winning.
Yeah. Fucking amazing.
Now they're running it back,
Yeah. Oh,
and Kanye's listening party sounded amazing.
still is amazing.
And this one wouldn't be focused on sales because we know one's gonna outsell the other, but we can now focus on the art and see
music.
which one sounds better.
Yeah.
But if Kanye doesn't drop, to go with your guys' stance,
I still, I'm riding with that.
I'm right with that. And they're saying Kanye's
Yeah.
gonna premiere it in his room at the stadium or whatever.
oh, that shit ain't dropping.
No,
That
no,
means
no,
he's
no.
still working on it.
No, I know he's gonna premiere it and they already have like fucking dancers out there. He's gonna, I guess, put on a show this time
From his room?
No. In the stadium, there's gonna be dancers in the stadium, and then he's gonna be on the big screen like he's fucking
That shit
Zordon.
is definitely dropping September 10th.
or fucking Halloween,
Yeah.
or on Thanksgiving, or never. Who knows?
Could be never.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards
Hey man,
never.
what we heard that's album of the year. I tell you that. Ain't gonna be on my list. I'm finishing music. The fuck? Oh yeah, speaking of Arbery, he said Certified Lover Boy is cooked, meaning in I guess Toronto language, it's done. That's all he had to say. Like, okay.
Toronto language. He was just trying to sound cool. Like, I mean, call it what it is. He was just trying to say something
He
like
said
that
album
sounded cool.
cooked. Yeah, album's cooked, and then him and 40 were like popping bottles and shit like that, and people thinking he's dropping on the 6th. I mean, that'd be cool. If all three of them drop on the same day, the trifecta, that would be fire. We'll have a lot of content for the show.
That would be a day for hip hop.
It would be a day.
Like, seriously.
We had a historical day on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Have a historical day on Friday. That would be nice.
He gonna drop when he want to drop.
Exactly. He'll probably drop next week.
I wouldn't even say that. He probably gonna drop on the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking probably September.
Everybody gonna be in Vegas or wherever they going, trying to get that last ride before the Delta variant trashes everybody in.
Unless you're vaccinated. Hey.
Shit, even vaccinated people is
You still getting sick, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
nah. He gonna make his own call. I mean, shit, if he's saying it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
I just don't put much stock in that type of news where it's like that's not something to get like too high, but at the same time it's also not to like read too much into it. To like, I saw a lot of people trashing him for that. And I was
What?
like, for what? Like,
They were trashing him for saying the album's done?
yeah.
I was seeing motherfucking Drake stands doing jumping jacks for it.
Yeah, like I saw that too, and then I also saw people like making fun of just somebody like, oh, he said it's done, cool, like I'm excited for that, and I was like, how come somebody's making fun of him for just saying he's excited for an album being done? Like, all right, like that's weird, but okay.
He still should have did what I did.
I just don't like the verbiage that he used. You know what I mean? Like,
But I mean, if that's what they say,
like, that's my thing. Like,
but like
other
if,
than that,
if that's
I
what
don't
they
give a fuck.
saying, like if that's how they get down in Toronto, like because we have a different language out here, like so somebody could be
Yeah,
like, I don't
I'm
like
done.
how they say what they say in the Bay Area, and it's like, well, that's how we talk, so
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm done. That's how we talk out here. I'm
Hey,
done.
everybody talks like the Bay Area all of a sudden.
I know,
dog.
but like,
shit.
I mean, I get it, but you know, all it takes is one motherfucker to be popping out in Toronto, and everybody wants to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. That's how
Whatever.
they talk. That's how they talk. I'm not tripping off that. I don't put stock in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Whatever.
saying it's done. It's done. Cool.
You know what album's not coming? That Rihanna album.
Never.
That shit ain't never coming. It got announced today, well, this past Wednesday, it got announced that she is now the second wealthiest woman in the world, thanks to Fenty. Right next to Oprah. Like, she's second to Oprah in being rich. But
That's fucking crazy.
all because of some panties, bro. Shout out to that.
I was like, you made it sound very minuscule.
No.
Yeah.
No, sir.
No.
No. It was all because
Not just panties.
them fancy panties.
It's cosmetics too, right?
Yeah.
Ish,
Yeah.
And she's like 50% owner of that shit too. That's how she got so much out of it. And I'm like, good for her. Man, that's all ASAP Rockies. Don't David up. Don't David up.
Don't David up. Wow.
He actually got out the house with her, so
I know.
Yeah,
she's all,
there's no way to
she's
date
in
that
public
up.
with
They've
him.
gone out.
yeah.
And they're in public. But still, man, don't David up ASAP.
There's no way to Dave that up. Dave didn't even meet her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
there's no
that's
way
true.
to Dave that up.
Yeah. And also, one other note. Shout out to hip hop again. It's very historic. I just read this right before we got on the air, and I put it in the notes just to make sure. The U.S. Senate passed a bill declaring November Hip Hop History Month. That's wow.
That's amazing.
That's insane, man.
That is wild. I'm like, oh shit.
This shit used to be called a fad.
They thought it was gonna go away and shit like that.
Yep. Seriously.
Look at us now. But look what happened in VERZUZ, bro. Shit.
Oh, they're terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
And white people want to
That
do it
shit's
now.
crazy.
Fucking wild, man. So you want to talk about Isaiah or you want to talk about Power Rankings?
Damn right.
But what? Damn right or what? The Power Rankings or Isaiah?
No, we're talking about Isaiah.
Let's talk about Isaiah.
Yeah. 5 long years.
And I've been waiting, baby.
5 long years from
Everybody
Isaiah
been
Rashad. Yeah.
Shit.
Sun's Tirade was the last one to drop, and that was an incredible album.
What, 2015?
16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
So he returns now with The House is Burning. And boy, was the house burning. Because I didn't stop playing this motherfucker from the time I pressed play. Probably ran through this album 7 or 8 times.
Oof.
Damn.
That's a lot.
I-
So it's crack.
Nah, this was Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Same shit.
No. Don't compare Tennessee to crack.
No, I mean, you're addicted to it.
I mean, it felt like my second home.
Oh, okay.
So, like, by the time it was the second spin, I was like legitimately thinking of booking a flight just to go back and see my people, just because I was like, I need to go back to Tennessee real quick and maybe just give this a spin in it's hotter than the Dickens heat.
Harder than the Dickens. God damn.
All right. But then I couldn't move my back, so
He said, nope.
nope. So that kind of killed a whole lot of plans and shit. Yeah, this was incredible. Because again, I'm not necessarily, I don't need the hippity hop in terms of, I don't need all that rappity rap type of an album
Yeah.
where everything has to be all about lyrics. And I don't need an album where it's only melody either. Just give me something that's a nice blend and I could vibe to. Mm-hmm. This is ultra vibe of an all around balance.
Yes.
I mean, from the jump of of Darkseed, like he just lets the sample spin. There's no drums. Like the sample just spin.
I know.
And
That's the one bad thing I will say about
that's not a
Darkseed.
bad thing
For me.
No, that's not a bad
Personally.
thing. Because that's a whole because it's not a lyrical song. Now, if he was like lyrically rapping on there, then I would be like, okay, I needed the drums. But it's the vibe.
I need drums.
Not on
this
that-
is me.
not on
me
that vibe.
speaking. Like,
Not on that vibe.
Maybe not for you, but for me, I needed drums.
I come to Tennessee with me, it'll change your mind. I'm gonna take you to some flatlands. Let's drive through some flatlands. You need that because we're going through mountains and a freeway. Let me take you through some flatlands. You'll understand it then. The flatlands will change your mind. That shit was alright, cool. Like, perfect. That's the whole vibe. Then you get into From the Garden with Lil Uzi, and I was like, oh shit. They're the drums. Came out busting, and I was like, alright, yep, fuck it. Alright, we here. Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go. And Uzi came on there,
Yeah, that was fire.
and like I've always said, feature Uzi,
He's hitting.
A1. I have no problem with feature Uzi. And again, I have no problem with solo Uzi. He's just, that's not
your lane.
That's not my lane.
Yeah.
He has every right to do what he does. It's just that's not with me. But
Right.
when it comes to feature Uzi, sign me up every single time.
Yeah.
On
Not
this
this,
shit, he
did
fit
not
fucking
this. Oh my
perfect.
god.
Yes.
It was like he went back to what he was establishing himself before he got with drama.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was incredible. And then the fucking beat that Cal Banks did on R.I.P. Young.
Yeah, that was a fire beat.
Play some of that, please.
Gladly.
This is what I'm talking about, Tennessee. This just felt like Tennessee.
Yeah. It's got like that old school like 3-6 Mafia type vibe and shit. Yeah. But it's more like just mellowed out.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the shit I fuck with.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't headphone this. I didn't play this in the car. I put this right on the sound bar on the. I played this through the TV.
That was a nice move.
My back was fucked up, but I was still two-stepping all across this fucking floor. I ain't give a fuck.
So you listen. So when albums drop, you usually just go up from the speakers first. Oh wow, that's different.
Yeah.
I'm always a headphones one first. For me personally.
Yeah, for me it depends.
Yeah, it depends on the.
Like seriously,
I'm more intimate.
this shit.
I keep the headphones on.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. With this shit, I fucking had to get in the car. Like,
Yeah.
It's right around.
This is that rider music. Yeah,
It's like
I
perfect
really
when you
fuck
can
with
blast it on the speakers. You can ride it around, put it on your headphones. Yeah, that's what I liked about this.
Yeah, now
shit.
this one was I couldn't be intimate with this one headphone wise. Like if it was for my back, I would have definitely gotten the car.
Right.
But I couldn't be in the car, so I needed it on the sound bar.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was not putting this in the headphones.
Nah.
Like this was not because Isaiah Rashad's a lyricist, but he's from the South, so
Yes.
he's gonna have songs like this where that shit's gonna knock.
Yeah.
So there's nothing
Yeah.
intimate about that.
Right.
Not saying that you're wrong for listening to
We
headphones.
all have different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for that, I knew what to expect. No, I have to have it on some speakers.
See, and that's the thing though too. Like with me, when I first listened to it, I put on track 1, whatever. I had my headphones in, and I was listening to it, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get in the car.
Yeah.
Like this just does not feel right.
Right. Now, we all know the greatness of Lay With You, so we don't gotta say much about that.
Yeah.
But I want your guys' opinion on Claymore. The one with Smino.
That was cool. I enjoyed that. Smino killed it. Play that shit.
Ain't gotta tell me twice. Shit.
Because when this shit came on, I said, this is art.
Man, rappers really like fucking Drew McIntyre's finishing move.
Who did this shit? Yeah, Cal Banks and Jay Pounds did this one. Cal Banks acted an ass all throughout this album.
Yes.
I just love the whole like atmosphere of this album. It's very just smooth and relaxing.
Zakari did background vocals on this too.
Oh, okay.
This whole album is very smooth and relaxing. Almost meditation music in a way. But except for a few songs, but
Yeah, he's at peace.
yeah, for once. Another highlight of it. We already talked about Headshots. That's still my shit.
Yeah.
But True Story, featuring
Oh my god.
With the Jays.
both of J's. Yeah,
Yeah, the Jays.
the J's. J-Rock fucking ripped that shit, which is not surprising, but
At all.
like every time I hear him rap, it's kind of like because it's been a while since we heard like a verse from him. Period. But boy, he showed why he is the veteran over at TDE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Zay just floats on this, man. Floats on this shit and then lets J-Rock just rip the motherfucker apart.
Yeah. But that
And
record.
shout out to Jay Worthy too.
Yeah,
Jay
he put
Worthy
together-
slept on so
Yeah.
much, but if you
Seriously.
listen to like the Cool Kids or those type of artists,
Yeah.
those caliber, Jay Worthy always gets off.
Yeah.
Always.
Huh. Should have had Rick Ross on it.
Nah.
Oh.
Just to do that.
Only West Coast
Just ad-lib.
only West Coast rappers were needed on this record.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. And another one, Score, featuring SZA and Black. That was my shit. The way SZA floated on that and the way Black sang on that shit, that shit was smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
The whole album.
Because they got a vibe where they're like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they got signed at the same time.
You know, and Black, his presence on there and shit. The whole
Black just
album.
knows how to hit the pockets, man. That's all it is.
Now what you said,
What? Huh.
what you said, the next song,
Oh.
what you said,
Sounds like you were like,
that one,
Bro, this shit just smooth as fuck.
Smooth as
It's
album.
like, seriously.
Fuck the smooth. All I want to see is ass shaking to this one. It's smooth, but this is the
You wanna
perfect
throw
one.
ones to it, huh?
You could throw ones.
Pennies, change.
Did you watch the video to this?
I haven't watched the videos, no.
Nah.
Oh, that's why y'all calling it smooth.
Oh, so you watched the video and it's all nothing but ass? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I didn't watch the video.
Oh,
so.
that's why y'all calling it smooth.
Yeah.
It's smooth. Watch the video. It's a whole other perspective.
Nothing but ass.
This is a twerk one.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Was it in slow motion or was it
No,
fast?
no, it's in real motion.
It's in real motion.
It's in real motion.
Is that childhood Zack Snyder slow motion?
No, it's no
Oh
slow
my
motion.
God.
No slow motion. This is a party record.
I can hear it. I
Yeah,
can
no,
see
this
it.
is a party record.
It's like a day party type of song.
Yes.
Like when the sun's setting and shit. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I need it all. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I Am Doechii is fire. She's dope.
Yeah.
Like we talk about floating, she's incredible on here. Don't Shoot was dope. Chad, of course, after Pimp C, which self-explanatory with the hook.
9-3 freestyle.
9-3 freestyle. I mean, come on now.
All
Like you
around
said,
this-
score. But did you guys catch the dual sample on the title track? You're gonna have to go, I think, 2 minutes into the track. So of course you get the Cell Therapy sample,
Self-therapy.
the Cell Therapy, which is Goody Mob.
Okay. What was the other
Who's
one?
that creeping in my window?
Oh, who's that creeping in my window?
Okay, so
Yeah.
go 2 minutes in, I believe.
Creeping in my window.
And his flow switches up. Okay, so you have to go back. So then that means it's like at the 1 minute mark. Then I'm sorry, but his flow switches up, and
what?
there's an what they call it.
Hey, who's that song? I was listening.
I see the rain. 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, Missy
8,
Elliott.
9,
There
10.
you go. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Super duper fly.
Super fly, Missy Elliott.
He interpolated both of them,
Me, Timothy. Yeah, that shit.
and she retweeted it.
Yeah, of course, she caught that.
Yeah.
A lot of people fucked with it. Like Kevin Durant fucked with it. A lot of rappers really fucked with it. This was a good album. This was a good return to form for Isaiah Rashad.
This was like an ultra fucking vibe.
This was like his I'm off my depression. I'm not depressed no more. I'm off my whatever funk I'm in. I feel relief and relaxed. And yeah. TDE, you kind of scared me with how y'all promoted this shit.
How it started.
How it started.
Yeah.
But other than that,
That's forgiven now.
it's forgiven.
Yes.
Like that's forgiven. I
100%.
fuck it. Like
Yes.
players fuck up.
Yeah, just
You
don't
fucked
do
up
that.
you fucked up the first quarter. Like, but
You came back.
Came back.
Yeah.
Came back
Yeah.
in the second, third, and fourth quarter.
Whatever.
Y'all came back.
Whatever.
Y'all released it at the perfect moment too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, he deserved that moment. Salute to him. That was a tremendous experience.
Long
It
time
was
coming, too,
16
man.
tracks, 48 minutes, so it was just under an hour.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like just under an hour.
Very smooth. Again, I keep going back to that word smooth. It was smooth.
Yeah, I mean it's smooth, but I wouldn't say it was very smooth because The Garden, that's not a smooth record.
Oh yeah, there was
know what
turn
I'm saying?
up
So-
records on there, but when you get to the smoothness, it's just like
Yeah, no, there's
yeah.
elements of smooth there, but I would just say there's balance.
Yes, there you go.
There's a nice mixture there, but he is very
Damn, Ghetto Chopper out.
he's very confident and he's very comfortable on there.
Right.
That's not to say anything bad about Sun's Tirade, but it's just he's
I gotta go back
mature.
and
He's
revisit-
mature on.
I gotta
on
go
this
back and
one.
revisit that album, Sun's Tirade.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that in a good minute.
Yeah, Sun's Tirade is a special one. This one was he's just very mature here.
Yeah.
So it seems like he found his sound and he doesn't have a care in the world. I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely like that, and I'm proud. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Seems like he found a happy zone.
No, definitely.
Shout out to round of applause for that man.
So definitely.
NTD. Who's next up on the docket?
I wish I got to the Tink album, but I was running this back so many times I didn't get to that. But I'll get to that this week.
Yeah.
I listened to Prince's album,
yeah.
Welcome to America. I barely got to it today. It
How'd
has
sound?
had some decent tracks. I mean,
Some from his vault.
yeah.
How many albums have been like? How many albums have came out like post albums that came out for Prince now?
2 or 3?
Shit.
Something like
Where's
that.
Michael's fucking people do that shit? Quality shit too.
Yeah, I said
Fuck that
my mom would have disowned me if it wasn't for the Lakers dudes coming out all week because I've waited this long to listen to it, but she understands.
How does she like it?
I haven't even asked her. She been working.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh,
That's
that's
when I
so
sent it to you. I really meant to say, yeah, send it to your mom too.
Yeah, no, she's been working.
Because I saw it, I was like, oh shit, Prince dropping.
Watch, she's gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, I've heard half of this." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, she was
Like,
like,
I
"Oh, I
already
heard that
got
at
it."
Paisley
Oh, I
Park."
heard that shit 2
Yeah.
years ago.
Right.
The whole album. Prince played it for me. His
Exactly.
hologram did.
Yep.
What?
I wouldn't even be surprised either.
Me neither.
nah.
I wouldn't even question it. Like, oh
Nope.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Prince's hologram played that for you? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Anyway, people. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all have noticed, like earlier this week, we introduced our Air the Horns, JC, our official power rankings. We always do like lists at the end of the year for the Illies and shit like that for our favorite albums and shit. So we all came together, and every month we are going to give you our rankings of collective, the real collective, not the collective you see on Twitter, but all three of us collectively come together, bash our brains together, and give us our top 10 rankings of our favorite albums so far this year at the moment. And then throughout the year, from August till December, or what?
November.
Yeah, I don't know why I said December. Well, beginning of December, whatever. That's when we always end.
You get 4 months worth.
4 months, yeah, because we're gonna do this all the way through, and pretty much we're gonna give you what we've been listening to so far, what we like, and yeah, so we're gonna start from 10 up.
Not really.
Oh,
I
wait.
can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need an explanation. Like, it's all over social media. Like,
well,
it's basically what we've just been listening to. That's
as
all.
of right now, J. Cole's still number one.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like that was collectively all of us. It's like when I
Yeah.
looked at the list, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that didn't change. I re-listened to that shit the other day, and I'm like, this is still hard.
He said, "Crack.
Crack.
I need more.
I need more. I have to stay away from me. It's like that.
Keep calling me."
The beginning of Pain. I've noticed you've crack. Give it to me. And we got another one too for pop and R&B shit. Doja Cat chilling at number 1 and shit like that. And creeping up on my list lately, on my personal list. Vince Staples' album is really creeping up. That's really, really growing on me a lot.
told you.
I know you did. I'm telling myself.
Shit was great.
It is, yeah. But yeah, and albums can slip up, slip down, whatever. Come back
Yeah,
next
it's not
month.
the final one.
It's not the final. It's just so far.
People always take to heart, like, you put a list up, and it's like they take that shit personal. It's always funny.
Every time. Oh,
It's like they take it as if I personally went after Eat That Ass 0261.
Eat
and
that
I-
ass. 0,
And
2,
I
6, 1.
purposely went, what is the album that you really did not like? I'm gonna make that number 2 on my list. Like, it's like, fam, first of all, I didn't even know you existed until you commented.
Right.
Usually how it goes too. And it's like,
And number 2, like, maybe, I don't know, it's just a crazy concept. My ear just likes something that,
or our ears like
Yeah.
something.
like, it's just, I don't know. I just like something that, it just works for me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad about what you like and don't like. Like, I don't know, it's just funny, man.
Yeah. And also, I gotta touch on this shit. So Rolling Stone, bring your asses up to the stand again.
What they do now?
Somebody did this.
Always doing some shit.
What they do now?
So it was the 40th anniversary of MTV, like when the network aired and shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and you know what they played? Yeah. Yeah, they're good. I don't know what that dude has on Viacom executives, but on the 40th anniversary of MTV's birth, they showed nothing but ridiculous reruns.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not what Rolling Stone did. So they decided to release...
I was like, what the fuck song are you singing, bro? Like, why are you singing this song?
Anyway.
I thought that was Justin Timberlake or something.
No, that was like the
it was like a rock song, but I didn't know. I forgot that it was the ridiculousness opener.
Yeah. Anyway, so Rolling Stone...
Usually, industry people put an artist or somebody in a 360 deal. Rob got MTV in a fucking 360 deal.
Shit. That's all they play is ridiculousness. Not Teen Mom, not The Real World, not The Challenges. Ridiculousness. Or even Wild 'N Out. Like, can't y'all just play Wild 'N Out marathons? Shit, I could watch that. But nah.
Nah, you gotta go to BET for that.
Or VH1.
Yeah. VH1.
Yeah. Anyway, so Rolling Stone decided to release their 100 greatest music videos of all time. And I stumbled across who number one was, and I saw Beyonce's Formation. They declared Beyonce's Formation the greatest music video of all time. And I was like, wait, huh?
What kind of shit is that?
So I was like, no, all respect to Beyonce. Like, do I even have to say it? So, so I went on there. I was like,
oh, you hate women?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
You hate Serena when they just announced the movie was gonna drop. You don't like Serena twerking?
Side note: Will Smith's gonna get an Oscar for that.
You gonna get something.
Oh, he better get something. Anyway, so I went on the list. I didn't read what it was, but I was like, okay, where is he? I started scrolling. Where'd you rank him? I'm just curious. So I went and I kept scrolling, and I saw number 10 was Billie Jean. I was like, oh,
wow.
Yeah. And then I was like,
that's interesting.
So then I was like, I didn't read.
Shining lights.
Huh?
Some shining lights in them steps.
Boy, so I was like, okay, so where's Thriller? That's all I said.
Yeah, honestly, that's the one I would have thought.
I was like, where's Thriller? Because Billie Jean was the one that broke through MTV. It was the first black person to be played on MTV and shit like that.
I get it.
But Thriller's
that one.
The one.
Yeah.
The one that changed it all. So I was scrolling. I was like, where is it? So I kept scrolling. I went to the top 40. Where is it? It wasn't in it. They didn't even, it was 100 out of them. They didn't even put Thriller in the top 40. I was like, fuck you. So then I went into like the intro paragraph, like when they introduced the list and shit like that. And they go like, oh yeah, this list is different than the last time we did it. And in parentheses, it said, yes, Michael Jackson is on this. No, Thriller didn't make it. And that's all they said. That was the only reasoning. Thriller didn't make it.
You still trust and put your faith in a publication that has Luther Vandross as the 52nd greatest
Oh, we didn't forget about that. Oh, I didn't forget about that. No, but it was just like, it was the gall. Like, wait, huh? All respect to Beyonce. Formation is a great video. But we talking about
the greatest video of all time.
They didn't get Smooth Criminal on there. They didn't have Beat It. They didn't, like, what? Not even You Rock My World. They just only have Billie Jean, and that was it.
Wow.
Now, that's some agenda shit. So, like, it was the video that changed all the music videos. Like, you could have had it in the top 10, maybe top 5, 3, maybe top 2, 1.
Calm down.
Just
calm down.
It's you see my hand, Martine?
Yeah, I see it.
The principle.
I know.
I mean, Thriller's Thriller, but he ain't have no hot sauce in his bag.
Ooh, yeah. Michael didn't fuck no chick good. He didn't fuck a zombie good and take it to Red Lobster.
Yeah, so, man. Hey.
That's some more bullshit, Rolling Stone. You don't, nigga.
You so mad.
Yeah, it just popped in my head when JC was talking. I think it just was like, oh motherfucker, I gotta talk about this. It wasn't in my notes, but motherfucker, it's a damn shame. MTV's like 40 years old. It's now 40 years old, and they have other networks to show videos now. They don't even show music videos no more.
Yeah.
What the hell's the ME now?
Money
TV. Yeah.
It don't mean Michael.
Because Michael's the one that made their fucking network. He did. He's the one that put it on the map. He did. Billie Jean. He did.
Might have been the police.
What do you mean the police?
The group.
I know the group, but he's the one that made, and you know the fuck.
White people made that
Madonna.
No, Michael.
Madonna was huge, man.
Michael was huger.
Not to MTV.
No, yeah, after Billie Jean came out, and then he sold all them.
to MTV.
After Thriller came out, yeah.
Not to MTV.
Not to white people.
Exactly.
That's what
I'm
all you
saying.
had to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he did turn white. Gotcha.
No, it still didn't mean much to white people. It doesn't change anything.
Nah, it was just wild to me how they're trying to revise history and shit. That's all. That's all I'm looking at. Like, the fuck's in the fucking Library of Congress, man. The fuck?
Yeah, but see, they're revised. You're not seeing it from their scope. Like, really, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just
Like,
a piss poor
you're
reason. It was just a real piss poor reason.
I don't know why you.
I'm not.
Like once you saw no Thriller's not on it, like I just would have went on with my day. Like,
I did,
like,
but I had to
seriously.
let out the tweet off, and I had to come on here and let it off. And now it's gonna be gone as soon as I'm done talking about it.
Like, I don't know if that's the single greatest video of all time,
It's
but
not,
honestly,
but it's a very important.
that's what I was
it's
about to say.
very
That if you let me
important.
finish,
Sorry,
you might
Sorry.
actually get there.
Sorry, go ahead.
But it meant a lot in terms of the landscape of music videos. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah, should have been top 5, sure.
Maybe.
Sure.
At least mention it.
But the fact that it's not,
I mean, they did mention it.
wash your
they
hands
made
of
the
that
list.
bitch. Yeah.
yeah. It's
They mentioned it.
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, Thriller didn't make it anyway. It's like pretty much it was like that scene from Mean Girls. They had nothing for you. Bye bye.
Whatever that
Maybe
means.
they had maybe they had a rule where it was like, yeah, we're only gonna give Michael one video because if we don't give him one video, it's gonna be the Michael list. So,
Fuck it.
See, to you, once
I know.
again,
Yeah,
you don't see it from their scope.
I'm just playing
That's
a character.
what I'm trying to say.
Playing a character, and they felt Billie Jean was the most important one. In hindsight, it kind of is when it comes to
Like, as far as breakthrough shit,
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. No, I don't. Give it to fucking Thriller. Vincent Price, laugh again. Just press it.
No.
Fuck you.
you had your time.
You had your moments. That moment is over.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Stopping this shit for some damn Rolling Stone said what they said about the damn Thriller video.
It's fucking Thriller.
We know it is about Thriller. You putting all that shit in the Rolling Stone when we stopped believing what they said when Luther Vandross was 52nd.
Well, shit.
Seriously,
Michael's
though.
higher.
Luther Vandross ain't. What?
Wait,
You said Michael Jackson's a better singer than Luther Vandross?
You are smoking rocks.
That's what you
See,
said?
you pissed off the dog.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good. Good. Anything else?
Yeah, we got a whole lot. Wasted my damn time getting into that bullshit story.
How to get it off my chest. That's what this podcast is for.
Podcast is about sharing thoughts.
This
and
is my thoughts.
information.
It
That
is
wasn't
that was information.
That wasn't good information. That was just a Michael Stan being pissed off for another damn reason.
Exactly.
Learn to funnel that shit.
Nah.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Never.
Let it go.
Never.
Y'all been paying attention to the name, image, and likeness?
Nah, you kind of mentioned it. So what's
These
going
college
on
kids
with
is
that?
running it up.
They're making sure they get every penny.
Good.
Running it up.
Good for
Damn
him.
time.
Uppeth.
I'm proud of him.
So you got Jackson State. Like, I'm just running through this list, man. There's money to be gotten. Jackson State defensive end Antoine Owens. So he had a ceremony with Three Kings Grooming, which is a black-owned hair product business. They put his big-ass banner up on the screen. Up in, where is this? This looks like New York. Yeah, Times Square. New York billboard.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can imagine how much money he got from that.
Yeah.
There are twin sisters. Where they go? Haley and Havana at Fresno State. They play basketball there for the women's team. 3.4 million followers on TikTok.
Nice.
God.
As well as 250,000 plus a piece on their Instagrams. They've struck endorsement deals with Boost Mobile and 6 Star Pro Nutrition. You can imagine how much they're making with that.
Shit.
You then have FSU quarterback Mackenzie Milton and Miami quarterback De'Aaron King. So they are doing live events for student athletes, including autograph sessions, meet and greets, and speaking engagements. If I'm not mistaken, I saw De'Aaron King is making upwards up to $20,000 a month, and he has put together a his own business where he has now funneled some of that money to his teammates. So he's
the quarterback from Miami, right? Yeah.
So he has his own money set up, and then he has another pot that goes back to his teammates that don't have their own endorsement deals. Mm-hmm. So they're getting taken care of.
Shouts out to him for that shit.
Most definitely. Some of these guys are basically making $2,000 an hour.
Proud for them. Clap for them.
Yeah.
Clap for them.
Then we have legacy kids.
Like
Masterpiece son Hersey.
how much he getting paid?
So of course, remember Hersey went to an HBCU. Mm-hmm. So he's going to Tennessee State. Guess how much he's making?
Is it in the thousands?
Too low.
Millions? Is it like really the millions? How much?
Hersey Million signed a $2 million deal with Web Apps America, the largest deal
Gunshots.
signed by an athlete thus far.
And I've been waiting,
Say that
baby.
again.
That $2 million deal is probably worth more than the athletic department brings in for the entire endowment
Seriously.
at Tennessee State.
That's fucking
man.
wild,
Them board members of NCAA are pissed. These kids making their money. They didn't want to share none of that with them.
You
y'all.
have Gilbert Frierson from Miami, who struck a deal with LaMelo's Meat Market.
Good for him.
You have... This is one of my favorites. Arkansas wide receiver Trey Knox and his dog is partnering with PetSmart.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
This is one that really excites me. This is how deep this NCAA bullshit got.
Okay.
Marshall offensive lineman Will Ulmer III can finally do something normal students can. Now that the NCAA will allow it, I will be playing live shows this year as Will Ulmer, and he's on stage with a guitar.
Huh.
I am open to all venues and business
Wow.
opportunities. DM if interested. Let's make some music. He can finally
Perform.
use his other talent as a musician and make some fucking money.
What
just
sport
using
does
his
he
other
play?
talent.
Fucking
What sport does he play?
shit, man.
He's an offensive lineman. But he can just simply go to another venue
And make some,
and just make some money playing
side
a
money.
guitar.
Make some side
Yeah.
money.
That's how deep this shit went. He couldn't even accept money playing a guitar.
Fuck these, man.
You know,
Man.
you can say fuck the, but now it's like, bruh,
You could have let them do nothing.
who cares
They
now?
couldn't do anything.
They
Shit.
couldn't do nothing except make these schools money and then be slaves. And then wonder why they ask for hella money when they get to the fucking NFL.
See, this is why I like the offensive linemen. The offensive linemen got the best ones. Dalton Wagner, was either Arkansas. Happy to announce a sponsorship between the best barbecue in Arkansas, Wright's Barbecue, and myself. No one knows quality barbecue like an old lineman.
Shit.
That's on brand as fuck.
Yep.
So
DeJuan Jones, who was at Ohio State. Mountain Berry gets the job done every time. Go Puff partner. And he's pushing candles.
and he's a lineman.
Yeah.
So you tell me
The linemen
linemen
got soft sides. They want you to get some candles.
You tell me starting linemen are getting endorsements, man.
Yeah.
Like for the oh my god, it's I'm happy, but it's almost infuriating because it's like you didn't want to give these kids nothing. They couldn't do nothing but read a book or a playbook. That's all you wanted them to do. Be robots for you.
But remember, if you pay the kids, it's going to be anarchy, and they're not going to know what to do with the money. But all that kid simply wanted to do was, I just want to play guitar and show off another side of me that I have another
Oh
talent.
no, you need to focus on your schoolwork, quote unquote. Your schoolwork. Oh, no,
Like, what's anarchy about this kid playing a guitar and showing he has another talent? Like, I thought that was dope.
Well, it depends.
That was
if
my-
he's,
that-
like causing a riot with that guitar, then anarchy.
Yeah, but that's not even. He didn't even have. That was an acoustic guitar.
Nah,
it wasn't even
no,
like
I'm playing.
I know. In the picture, wasn't even. It was an acoustic guitar. Like he was there just chilling. Big offensive lineman.
and you tell me if you
Right,
would have
right.
did this like back then,
He would have got suspended.
Yep,
It would have been a
all that.
whole NCAA investigation.
probably kicked out.
Yeah.
just for trying to make some side money. So you're greedy, dude. I
Not
need to
even
eat.
trying to make some side money. Like if you really think about it, just going out and performing.
Because they could tip you, and the
Yeah.
venue would have to pay you because they booked you.
Yeah.
And how come it's still blowing my mind for all these years? I'm telling you, every time when I would watch the national championship, it would be a great game, and then whoever wins, I'm like, damn, they did all that.
They got some Xbox, some T-shirts, and then a few $1,000 stipends.
And then I'm like, they did all that, and they didn't get paid one penny off this. It's just
I mean they did. That's where the $1,000 stipends.
But yeah, but
it's like
that,
it's not nothing that.
It's nothing.
Yeah,
and
I mean all this is happening. The NCAA still hasn't shoved out a penny to them. That's what's
yeah.
And I'm not saying that paid the kids because technically that would make them a professionals, and that goes into something else. What I'm saying is this isn't what you guys said was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys said if they could make money off the likeness, anarchy would happen. But they've now done, it's not even studies. Kids are now withdrawing their names from the drafts to stay in school.
Yeah.
Because now money's not an issue anymore.
Yeah.
So you guys were saying, well, the system we have works, but kids were leaving early because they needed the money to take care of their families, and they were putting themselves in positions that weren't the best for them, but they needed to take that risk because they needed the finance to take care of their families. Now the finance is there, and now they're staying in school to get the education.
Or pretty much they thought that if they would have gotten more money, they were just going to leave the school early. That's pretty much what they thought. If they get endorsed, that's what they were scared of. And if they leave, that means they lose money. And they're like, no, we can't let that happen. So they pretty much strapped it down off everything.
And you're bringing up a lot of football players and stuff like that. I promise you that with basketball players, this is going to help out a whole lot. Like, you don't have to just be like that 1 year.
There were so many kids that withdrew from the NBA draft.
Yeah.
That are staying in school. So now you're going to see some of these schools. You're still going to have your one and dones, but you're going to see a lot more of these schools, powerhouses, have more upperclassmen.
Like juniors and seniors.
Yeah.
Like actual.
It's going to be a nice blend now that...
Games would be a lot better.
I wouldn't even say a lot better. It's just more,
the competition will get better, though.
Yeah.
That's
the complaint of, okay, well, kids are just... You're forcing the kids to just be here.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have a good percentage of kids that want to be there.
Yes.
Because the finances aren't that issue anymore.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the situation of, okay, well, I got my change.
Well,
like, I can afford my pizza now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said it once, say it again. Give Reggie Bush back his fucking...
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah,
they came out and said they're not giving him his Heisman back.
I'll steal that shit back.
I don't understand why he gave him the Heisman back.
Too. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he was just thinking, I got a Super Bowl. That's all that matters. No, nigga, you earned that fucking Heisman. You earned it.
I would have showed him a nice 45.
What would have happened if
you're
you
gonna get the Heisman if you won't? I don't know if you're gonna walk out this house with it.
What were they gonna do? Send a SWAT team to the house?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck were you gonna do? Not count it? Shit, it's still in my fucking mantle.
I saw when they made that announcement and ESPN tweeted out, they said the NCAA says they're not gonna give the Heisman back. And I said, if I was Reggie Bush, and I put the GIF of Nas in the...
With the ski mask?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to get my Heisman back.
On Thief's team, nigga.
Yeah.
Sheesh. You should play that in the background. It's like, nigga, I'm going to get that shit back. One way, it'll be like some John Q shit.
Yeah, call me OJ. Call me OJ. I'm going to get that back.
I'm getting that shit. We're going to get in the Bronco. We're going to have ourselves a little ride. Just like, get back my fucking Heisman.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
That is
why,
the best college player I've seen in my lifetime.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
Well...
Shut up.
In my lifetime.
I say
in my lifetime.
1B because Vince Young in college was amazing.
Vince Young was great. Vince Young was not
Reggie
Bush.
That game, though, USC versus the Texans.
That was one game. I saw Reggie Bush.
No. I'm talking about that game, period, just in general.
It was arguably the greatest college football games ever.
Yeah.
That's fine. I saw Reggie Bush run to one side of the field, bend his back one way, and then run the complete opposite side. And then
It's wild how it didn't transition. No. It's wild how it didn't transition to the NFL, though.
He got a Super Bowl. Doesn't matter.
No. But like how he wasn't that dominant in the NFL.
It's
different game. It was a different game, but it was just like, damn. I thought he would have been like some,
Nah, they're faster in the NFL. Man.
Very fast.
Everybody
is that
like
fast.
I remember he did say like he trained with LT, and then it was just like he conditioned, and it was like the most intense conditioning he ever had. I remember he said that. I was just
everybody is that fast.
That's the reason why it didn't translate.
Right.
I know
it was just literally
kinda
faster than everybody.
And also, who else was a bust? Fucking the quarterback from USC. What's his name? Matt Leinart. Yeah, that huge bust. Went from first string,
he
second
also got
string.
himself some bust too.
Oh, that too.
Who?
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, he married her, didn't he?
Did he?
Did he?
No, he dated her.
Yeah.
He was the first one before Tony Parker got there.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, he went from...
Oh, no, that was... He dated somebody that was
found fine.
popping.
Yeah. But...
It was him or Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
One of them UFC motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Matt Leinart had somebody that was in the limelight.
Yeah.
Because he was double dating with Reggie and Kim.
Yeah, Reggie Bush had Kim Kardashian at one point. I remember that. Shit.
Yeah, motherfucker was on
when he
Keeping
won
Up with the Kardashians.
And then Kim went up to the podium when he won the fucking Super Bowl and shit. I remember that. But, whatever the case, man. Pay the fucking kids, you hoe asses.
Sheesh.
I mean, at this point, yeah, but I mean, at this point, if they making money off they like the
I just like saying. I just like saying it.
I mean,
like,
but shit, they
pay
getting,
them more.
They getting paid
more.
Like, I wouldn't even say pay them more. You can now earn like how much more you gonna pay Hersey Miller? He getting $2 million. His damn school endowment ain't getting that. How much more? He makes more than Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Let's say he probably makes more than the whole fucking conference, bro.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I think that's why they're gonna be mad. It's just like,
well, there's nothing they can do about it now.
There's nothing they can do about it. Fucking greedy bastards. Fuck you get. Now, you freaky bastards. Bring your asses to the stand. Fleetnik. Yeah. Press the button.
No, we ain't got no. Ain't,
No, but I just like hearing somebody did this.
Somebody did this.
Now, if y'all don't know, Twitter decided to get rid of the Twitter stories fleet because I only use it just to promote the podcast. Everyone else was using it. That's what IG stories are for. But then when Twitter announced, we're getting rid of it, all of a sudden everybody just decided to get their freak on. And I want to tell you, follow my followers, y'all nasty in a good way.
God bless you.
God bless you.
That's all I gotta say on it, man.
Did you look at anybody's fleets?
Man, I don't never care about Twitter like that. You know that.
I know, but you should have killed that night.
Whatever.
Man, just God bless you, women, and that's all I could say.
Although there was a.
Hey, what's this story? I know I saw it, but I didn't want to do my research.
I mean, fortunately, I didn't see the picture.
Thank God.
That was by the grace of God. That was cool. Thank you.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, somebody put a dicture up there because it wasn't just the ladies that was getting wild.
No,
Dudes that was getting
Bro,
wild too.
and rappers too were doing that shit.
And some dude went and I don't know if he found it by accident. It seemed like he found it by accident. He wasn't looking for it, and it came across. But he was perturbed, and he used his timeline to show how perturbed he was. And apparently, he had been in the hospital while he was doing this because his blood pressure went up.
He was that mad.
And he was showing video footage of his beeping monitor like going up and shit. So people started roasting him like, damn, this is moving you this much. Like, you have to show footage of this shit. So it turned into this whole thing where it was like, oh, so y'all only want to have fun when the women do it, but when the ladies is looking for it, now it's a problem. So it just, turned into the battle of sexes once again. Part 1,000,02500.
And the saga continues.
Yeah.
God damn.
Nah, man. Rappers were doing that shit too. And I was just like, wow, y'all doing this shit? Alright. But, yeah. Rest in peace, Fleet. And I know Twitter was just like, word, now you niggas get on this?
Yeah. And it was like I said when they first did it was like people who want to do it, they gonna participate. And for people who don't want to do it but are complaining about it, what are you complaining about? Who cares?
Seriously. That's what IG stories are for, man. And that's what Snapchat is for. They'll come up with something new.
Yeah.
They're going to bring it back. And now you see spaces and it's just like one.
It's just
lonely. Empty.
Shit just empty as shit. Like, damn, man.
I didn't know it was that.
Just see two spaces going on at a time. Like, damn, that shit empty as a motherfucker.
Yep.
Yo, put something there, man. Put a header there or something. Damn.
Like, kind of take up some space or something.
Put Twitter established or something like shit. Something.
Something, because...
Change the header like Google every day or something. Like, damn.
You just see one. That just lets you know how many people really use spaces like that. I'm like, oh, whoa. Yeah, they're looking rough. Oh, well. Anything else?
I think I got everything. Shit.
Same here. Anything else you want to say, Martine?
Nah.
You gonna go watch Woodstock 99 again? Get flashbacks?
I just might, man. I'm telling you.
Damn.
That shit is crazy. Dude.
Give me something to break.
Bruh, yes.
You kept watching that again, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently, like, Limp Bizkit performed at some fest. I think it was Lollapalooza or something, and Fred Durst was looking just rough, and he told everyone in the crowd, don't get too crazy. He said something like that. I ain't into that shit no more. Just chill.
No, that was hella recent though, right?
Yeah, hella recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, hey, man.
I think it was Lollapalooza.
Yeah, he looking different now. I guess he rebranded or
That's
whatever.
cool.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Shit. 240 of them things, man. Shit. Consistency, motherfuckers. Yes, this is episode 240 of the most consistent podcast in the area. The iLLogical Sense. This is your boy Busby. You can follow me on the Twitter at Mr. Busby 408. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Busby. You can follow us on Twitter at iLLogicalSP. And of course on Instagram at the iLLogical Sense. And of course, the Facebook.
Give me a hell yeah!
And on all social media, JC No. I got nothing for you, man. I don't.
Your back hurt.
No.
My back.
No.
My back's broken.
I got nothing for you because
Spinal.
the Lakers doing all the talking for me.
Troll.
As it should.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, why did
Bro.
Braun delete that shit? Man, he was talking cash shit, and then he deleted it. Pop shit and apologized and deleted it.
Yeah.
By the
He
time
didn't
I got on,
apologize.
I didn't even see it, so I don't know. You asking the wrong person.
No, not you. I'm just saying in general, man. Because
LeBron James, he do what the fuck he wants. I don't care. He's the reason why all this manifested. You think I give
This
a fuck
is
what he
true.
tweets?
This is true.
I don't give a fuck what he tweets.
Nah.
Show up on the basketball court. That's all I care about.
Yeah, true. Should
I
just
don't give a damn. I'm more mad he didn't mush the motherfucker's face.
nigga. know how that sounded.
The funniest part about that video, and I still don't know why people didn't catch that, was homeboy got mushed all the while You Got It Bad was being sung in the background.
Oh my god.
You got it bad.
You on the phone. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Fuck out my face.
Hang up, then I'll mush you right back. All right, you want
Oh
to?
wow. Anyways, you can follow me on all social medias at Venomous408, spelled VNMS408. Search all your digital streaming platforms for my music under the name Venomous, spelled VNMS. And this podcast has been very fucking consistent. The Above the Clouds podcast has not.
Hey, man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like I've been just trying to get back on track and shit.
You've been
since
getting high.
It's
Not even
summertime.
that. Ever since fucking I came back from Disneyland and shit. My shit has been thrown the fuck off.
Tell you, I put In My Zone on summer break.
Shit.
Yeah, you follow In My Zone and In My Zone Radio. We
Ain't
still
nothing to be there.
We still on summer
nah,
break.
I'm gonna try
Summer
to get this shit done.
vacation.
I'm gonna try to get this shit done. It
Nah,
should
nah,
be up
above
this
my,
weekend.
nah, Above the Clouds on summer vacation.
Nah,
Fuck
nah,
that
nah,
shit.
nah.
It's on summer
Nah.
vacation too. We on a break.
Speaking of the
Shit.
summer, I got a playlist. That's how I gotta mention this. Yeah, my playlist.
No, that's on summer break too.
Shut up. Late summer group was it? Late summer nights. Yeah, I made it
Yeah.
hella late at night, hella randomly. I was in the zone, and all them songs you hear is the zone I was in. So sit back, relax, and enjoy that in order. Don't be a devil worshiper.
Shit just makes me want to shake my head because we got summer this, summer that.
It's the summer, bro. It's the summer we should have
but
had
it's
last
like
year.
the fucking the playlist names I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, well for you and me, it's summer, and JC
For real.
be having one word.
Thank God. Thank you, JC, for keeping it 100.
Watch the next one called Summer.
I know, right?
Just out of pettiness.
Shit.
Summer.
I don't do all that.
I know.
Your titles do be just like,
yeah.
Hey, simple and to the point.
no, it ain't simple.
Nah, it's the same
It's
shit.
the obvious,
Yeah.
over obvious.
You know what the
Sometimes
crazy?
the obvious happens.
You know what the wild shit is though? Like, you know how I've been putting the covers together and shit, right?
Yeah.
So the fucking 1 year popped up on Facebook, the memory shit, and it was your fucking playlist.
Late summer grooves.
No,
Late summer.
just late summer, and then this one is called Late Summer Nights. It's like, bruh, it's the same motherfucking thing.
Don't give a fuck.
I'm waiting for him to pop a playlist. This playlist is the picture of tree in picture.
Tree and picture. Thanks for the idea. That's a ding. Tree and picture playlist coming soon.
Oh my god,
And the music is number tree music.
Yeah.
I like the sounds of that.
It's nature sounds and shit.
Yeah, no, the way I put my title is I just, whatever song I feel highlights the playlist, if you notice, that's just what I take, and then I make that the title of the playlist.
Nice.
If you go back through all the playlists,
Yeah.
the title of it, I just picked what one song is, and all right, there it is. Cool, we out. Bye.
Bye. Go shuffle. Bye.
Yeah, shuffle that shit. I ain't playing.
Don't shuffle. Don't shuffle.
Shuffle.
You know, sometimes I'm tired of playing with you motherfuckers, man. Y'all motherfuckers be shuffling that shit anyway, so it's like, why should I put my effort into this shit? Yo, throw these motherfuckers in and you play it. Bye.
Anyway.
Curating for you niggas and shit.
Niggas and shit. You crackers. Anyway. Bye. We out this bitch.
We out.
Peace.